stream.
That's
Hi, Hazel.
extremely funny. I was sure that you were waiting until you saw me in the doorway.
I was, and then I was like, she's taking too long. I'm just going to start chatting and tell everyone about how many times I've been injured since I last streamed. Hazel doesn't have to be here for that part. Okay, now I got to figure out a good way to arrange chat.
Oh, wait, well, that works. I need to,
Oh, yeah, feel free
grab
to...
my water.
Oh, yes, totally. Hi, everybody. Oh my god, ads play automatically at max volume on desktop. I am so sorry. That is so evil. I wish I could just, like, have any control over that. What is this? Okay, move that over here. I'm okay. So, I think the last time I streamed, I talked about how I tripped on my way home and slammed my knees into the corner of concrete, and it was, like, actually so painful I was worried I may have sustained, like, a lasting injury. Still to be decided. My knees are still not the same. Since that time, I have fallen flat on the ground again on a commute to work. For a second, okay, your socks are like light pink with like a checker pattern around the ankle. In the lighting, it just barely looked skin colored enough that I thought you'd gotten checker patterns tattooed around your ankles without telling me.
No.
I was gonna be like, Hazel, what the fuck? This cannot be how I find out about that.
No, these just got stained in the wash.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I fell flat. Got much less injured this time, but I did hit my less injured knee harder this time. So now they're kind of even. I've kind of evened them out and scraped a huge layer of skin off that knee and my arm. I had to go to work all chewed up and be like, do we have any Band-Aids? My coworkers were like, you're a danger to yourself. I was like, that's true. I also threw up on my birthday in a big new way. I know I'm not special to say I have like a serious vomit phobia, but I like if other people are vomiting, I cover my ears. Like, it's that bad. I can't even handle like movie vomiting. Except for in Divine Hammer, I tanked it. But yeah, I was just enjoying my night, watching Slayers with my good friends and my sister, and I was like, ooh, I'm nauseated, but if I stand up and go to the bathroom to vomit, I think I will vomit now, so I just gotta stave it off.
Which works sometimes.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes the power of my fear of vomit allows me to power through. Oh, be so careful.
Oh, wow.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah,
I have this thing like
oh, there we go.
clenched.
There we go. No, I got it.
But it didn't work. I threw up all over myself. I literally had to I was finding more like little bits of vomit on my workspace before the stream. So I had to stop and clean it. But yeah, no, Hazel cleaned all the vomit.
I miraculously stepped out as it was happening just to throw something away, and I heard you feebly call my name, and I was like, I thought that you were doing like a feeble voice as like a joke.
As I do.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, she wants me to grab her something. That'll be easy, no problem. And then I step in and my fucking heart sinks into my gut.
I think what I exactly said was, I heard your door open and I was so disoriented that I just wailed Hazel, help me.
Yeah, and that was...
Which repeating that now, it does sound like a joke.
But the something about, when you said my name, I was like, this is fun and games. And then the help me was like, oh no, something really bad might be happening. Yeah, I went into fight or flight.
Yeah.
My heart rate was elevated. There was cortisol pumping through my veins. I remembered that surgeons will use a peppermint balm to like smear on the inside of their masks. And so I grabbed a mask and peppermint chapstick, and I literally like blew my sense of smell out.
That's
for the
awesome.
entire rest of the night. I couldn't smell anything. It was amazing. Why can't that be my life always?
Yeah, no, you were like, I said to Hazel after, like, if ever I have doubted that she loves me unconditionally, this has dissuaded that, because I wouldn't do it for her. If it were anything else other than vomit, I would do that, but no. Brand new Newgrounds game, don't say that. That's scary. Maybe if I was Elsa.
Well, what part of what made it sort of easy for me was that Midnight Crick put a video out like literally the same day, and I hadn't watched it yet.
Shout out.
So that kept me company, and I want to say that was about the exact amount of time that it took me
to clean the vomit.
Yeah, like basically start to finish. I don't know that
I'm gonna
I think
go
it might
look
have
up
been the
that
only
video,
thing.
and it's gonna be like 2 hours long.
I think it's like an hour and a half, or like I think it's
Oh
only like
my
an hour
God.
and maybe 10 minutes.
I shit you not, I got in the shower and I was just like so fucking out of it after puking my brains out that like I had no concept of how long I had been in the shower. So basically I stepped out and you're like, I'm almost done. I was like, what the hell? You should comment on this video and be like, thanks for the new vid. I cleaned up
You're
my
right.
roommate's
No, you
pile of vomit. to
You're
this video.
extremely right. I should do that. Could you move the chat onto this window and then
Sure.
full screen the
Yeah, I'm gonna make that screen bigger.
Oh great.
regardless.
Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna zoom in on chat a little.
Yeah,
because
perfect.
Grandma cannot see.
Other grandma also can't. There we go.
Okay, open projector view, full screen.
Yeah, Alyssa's been using a 720p television and an old 4.3 Dell monitor as her fucking daily drivers.
Listen,
It's great. It's great.
I make do with what I have. I don't need a fancy gamer setup.
There we go.
Does your subject smile a lot? Oh, why am I
What?
getting... Why are the frames like this? Why are the frames like this? Hello? Ooh. Are we...
I guess I don't really know, because this looks normal.
Alright, this is fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks fine to us? Okay, cool.
So I saw your island at in a state of development, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure how much you've done since then.
So, okay, so I'll say a few things first. I have not rearranged my island at all. I'm kind of waiting until I unlock all the cosmetic stuff to, like, revamp the island and make it cute. Because I know once I get started, I'm gonna go sicko mode. I have kind of a weird smattering of me's right now, to be honest with you, and this is no offense to the friends who gave me me's. I might get rid of some of them because, like, I just realized, like, I am feeling so very particular about what me's are on my island interacting with each other. So, like, I literally sanctioned these two away from the others. I was like,
Wait, so they can't actually...
no, they can't interact with anybody else. I also put Cyber Shell and Dem up here, so they're hanging, and I've got Frog from
They're hanging
Frog
out
Show.
on fucking Boy Island.
I do need to show you
Whoa,
Frog.
Frog looks really good.
Yeah, no. Manari gave me Frog, and they
Wow.
gave him an outfit that is a train, so that it looks like he's just riding on top of a train.
That's crazy.
I thought that was amazing. I also, like, really lost it at his hat for some reason.
Yeah, I've only seen bits and pieces.
They gave Cyber Shell, like, the maximum speed talking. So he talks really fast.
That's very funny. Oh, wait, I forgot to grab my headphones.
Oh, yeah. Also, my headphones are only coming through on one earbud, which is driving me insane. Maybe vomiting all over my earbuds has finally broken them. Come on. I'm gonna turn up the volume on my end, which I actually do not know if it turns it up for you guys. So let me know if the game audio is loud. Come on. Whatever, that's just gonna have to do. Okay. I don't want to play this shitty mini game. I'm sorry. I will say, like, now that I've been playing this game for a while, and I don't mean to complain, because obviously I'm having a lot of fun, otherwise I wouldn't be playing it so much. I am feeling like this game is a little bit lacking in features. I feel like the conversation options and mini games are pretty lacking. The randomized events are kind of lacking. I feel like just from what I've heard anyway from people who played the DS Tomodachi Life, like, this game is lacking a lot of the features that game added, which is pretty disappointing.
Yeah, isn't there supposed, like, I feel like
hello.
My image of that's STEM.
Yeah, that's
my
STEM.
my image.
Friends with Cybershow. Really?
My image of Tomodachi Life is stuff like the musicals.
Yeah, they don't have that.
Yeah,
they don't have that. That's my number one disappointment. Okay,
it's really strange that, like, there is not a feature complete version of this game.
Yeah, I'm just sad.
Yeah,
that...
the lack of a filter is, like, the only reason this thing is worth playing.
Yes, that was the other thing I was gonna say is, as I talk to my Miis, you're gonna be like, oh, tryhard streamer makes her Miis say edgy things for
Oh yeah, did you have to
clickbait.
sanitize anything?
No, nothing like that, but just, like, I feel like people are gonna feel like, oh, you tried to make them say, like, something. I just, like...
Is that a sideways CRT?
It is. I just genuinely get, like,
it's in
tickled.
Tate mode?
I genuinely get tickled hearing my Miis say just anything I tell them to say, so I can't help it. Or, right, the 3DS version. I don't want this. It's ugly as fuck.
The 3DS version not having face paint is, like, as much of a deal breaker in my mind as, well, I guess maybe not to the same degree.
The face paint is nice. Okay, that's one I needed to get rid of. One of my Miis asked me, who do you hate the most in the world or something, so I just put that, but it keeps coming up in strange context. So, like...
I mean, I guess, like, when I say face paint, I just mean the way more extensive options.
Yeah. The face paint
for
is nice,
customization.
but there are some issues with it. Like, color matching is really nebulous.
Yeah.
Blending it in with, like, the face behind it is nebulous. The fact that you can't layer some things above and below the facial features is irritating.
And yet, that's like a pixel-perfect Freddy Fazbear.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna start with me, and it's weird. So, like, Freddy Fazbear and I were getting along for a while. Like, we were talking about moving in together, but it just didn't go through it. And now my Mii is, like, having second thoughts about whether or not she likes Freddy Fazbear, which is crazy.
It's you know, we just have to assume that in the interim, Scott Cawthon tweeted.
yeah, I guess so. Scott Cawthon, lowered my love of Freddy a little bit.
Yeah, we were talking about how interesting it is that all of our friends that are playing through this game have, like, very different sort of acumens that they approach Mii design with.
Yeah.
You'll explain it better than me.
Oh, no, I mean, I think that sums it up. Like, when I make Miis, they kind of look like my style just because, like, I have certain tendencies with placing the facial features. Also really quick, so my Mii, well, I have this rule with my island, just broadly speaking, sometimes I have to break the rule, where I try to only give my Miis things that I think they would actually try eating.
Right.
So, like, as you can see, my Mii's favorite foods are all, like, sweet things, which is pretty accurate, but also, like, she hated cherry pie. That's not realistic.
No, that's
so,
not.
Whatever. They can't all be winners.
Me,
my Mii is crushing on Enna from Dream Barbecue, but they won't live together. I don't know what's going on. Nobody wants to live with me. Yeah, so here's Freddy Fazbear, my friend who I'm not getting along with right now, apparently.
I got acquainted with Guinevere.
The voice is so perfect.
So for a while, Freddy Fazbear fell in love at first sight with my Mii of Kristoff, my OC. and I was trying so hard to dissuade him from from that. But
Bro, that was the bite of 87.
yeah, no, that's why I gave him that eating
Yeah.
trait. I saw someone recreate the sprite of the crying child as a food item and feed it to a Freddy me, which I was like, damn it, they beat me to it. I was
That's
gonna do
really
that.
fucking funny.
Alright, let's give Freddy a new phrase. What do you think, chat? What should I make him say?
It's gonna be up to chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of things that Freddy Fazbear would say. Shout at the sea? Okay, what should
Freddy's outfit really kills me for some reason.
It was just like the first thing I gave him, but I got kind of attached to it, so...
When I first saw him, he was just wearing like a baseball cap.
Oh,
like,
right,
he
yeah.
he looked like a college student. It was very amusing.
He's kind of giving like lumberjack dad to me.
Yeah. Brawny man.
What
He's dressed like PAX East 2012 Indie Dev. That's so fucking true. Bro's dressed like
that
Indie
is
Game the
laser
movie.
sharp.
Holy fuck, that's so funny.
What should he shout at the sea? Help me, guys. I'm blanking.
I don't know what Freddy Fazbear says.
Okay. When in doubt. Now let's see if he actually shouts this or if he reads each thing out as a letter.
Oh, because it's in all caps,
Yeah.
yeah.
I do. Okay.
Gregory!
It's so hard to characterize like OG Freddy because like Glamrock Freddy is the one. Okay, that works. Glamrock Freddy is the one who like actually talks. So like I wanted to make him nickname me Superstar, but I'm like that's anachronistic.
You're right.
OG Freddy doesn't say Superstar. Whatever.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make him as well and then see if they'll wind up in sort of like a self-cessed thing.
Yeah, I mean I did make him I think gay with the anticipation of either adding Monty or Bonnie to the island eventually. But the thing is, like, once I start adding more animatronics, then, like, half my island is gonna be animatronics.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, here's Ancora. I showed you guys already. Also, I'm slightly sick. A big shocker. I'm thinking about quitting my teaching job, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Children are fucking plague rats.
Yeah.
So, Ancora and Sandy live together?
Yes.
They're
okay.
they're
Oh
endgame,
my god,
right?
you guys.
In my mind, they're the canon.
Okay, so okay, there's some crazy drama
Oh
going
my
on
god.
with the Love in a Bottle girls.
Oh right.
Okay, so before I show you that, I'm just gonna say like all the Love in a Bottle girls were crushing on each other. No one was crushing on Ancora, and Ancora was crushing on nobody. Ancora was becoming everybody on the island's ultra best friend and still like not crushing on anybody. I was shook. But like okay. I think Sandy was crushing on Guinevere. Guinevere was crushing on maybe Climbing. Climbing is crushing on Sandy. Bastilius is crushing on Guinevere? They've switched it up too. Like they've like lost and gained new crushes on each other. But then I think Sandy was like, okay, I actually have a crush on Ancora. Do you think I should go for her or Guinevere? I was like, go for Ancora. And then separately, Ancora's like, I think I have a crush on Sandy. So right now, let me see. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Ancora moved in with Susan Erika before she moved in with anyone else. So Susan Erika, for those who do not know the lore, and I haven't made her eye bandages, so right now she's just wearing white glasses. Oh, wait, what are these two up to? It's an event. Hold on.
Oh man, Wonder, did you hear the news about Princess Final Cat? I did. But did you
Oh,
hear
this
all
is
the
my
talk
least
about
favorite
our
type of conversation in this game where they just randomly
Yeah.
say things that you've taught them.
Yeah, the fact that it's just a bunch of back and forth as well. Like
It's not even them, like, engaging in a
yeah,
topic.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Wonder,
that
my cat
discussion
Wonder.
is different than the one we were having about TTRPGs, right?
This is how like YouTuber discords function.
Yeah, pretty
It's just
much.
people listing
saying
things.
things. Well, anyway, Susan Erika is an Utau I made when I was like 16. Wonder keeps getting into fights like with everyone. I don't know what's up with that. That's pretty out of character. He and Arika like got into a fight, made up, and then got into a fight again. And often other Miis on my island will be in a bad mood and they'll be like, that conversation I had with Wander bummed me out. And I'm just like, what the fuck is my little guy saying? That's crazy. Anyway, Arika and Cora became friends, so they like immediately moved in together, and Sandy and Guinevere moved in together, and then Sandy developed a crush on Ancora and wanted to live with Ancora, so now all 4 of them are living together. This game makes it so hard to add facial hair or fluffiness. Sorry, I'm not saying floofy. Yeah, no, I have to like add hair fluff to characters because the hair is all so flat. Here's Guinevere, she floats.
It's so funny that there's not even like a bobbing up and down. It's just like, oh no, she does slightly.
Slightly.
From a distance, it looks like she's just sort of sliding across the ground. What's up with Guinevere?
What's that smell?
Oh yeah, you gave her voice the echo too.
Not
Yeah.
coming from here. Maybe here.
The bathroom?
Uh-huh.
Stop sniffing the bathroom, you
Someone
pervert.
must have
Oh,
changed
okay.
up their shampoo. It smells so nice.
That's fine. It's a weird event, though. Glad you're happy about it, Queen. Okay, so anyway, yeah. Now the Love in a Bottle girls are all like in a love hexagon.
Yeah, you got fucking Love in a Bottle Degrassi edition up in here.
It's literally the L word right now.
Yeah, you're right. Holy shit. Oh, that's so funny.
Here's Freddy Fazbear listening to Chiptune.
Did you make that, or was that
No,
prefab?
It's prefab.
That's disgusting.
You can make albums, though. Well, I'll get into the stuff I've made later. Oh, here's Enna. She's just kind of wearing a random pilot outfit right now. Why are you following her?
Aerobics. Anyone?
Okay.
Something about that outfit feels right for her, though.
Yeah, it just felt fitting.
The Sandy outfit's also very cute.
Yeah, I want to dress her up, though.
I realized that those pants that I got at the thrift store recently, I kept feeling like they were reminding me of something, and it's Sandy's pants!
Totally. Very Sandy pants. That's my girl. Okay. I don't have, like, a fitting tail for her yet, so she gets a tiger tail for now. You're wearing socks whether I can see them or not.
Hello. Anyone?
Everyone is in love with Lewis from Resident Evil. He's in a relationship with Ragatha. That's really funny. Hisoka and Aradia on my island were having a weird smell-centric conversation that disturbed me. Amazing. Alright, well, I feel like Sandy and Enna will get along, so she can do aerobics with Enna.
Anybody else?
Hey, Anna. Do you feel like talking about
Alright, what's it gonna be?
R&B?
Oh, that's not that funny.
Again.
Tell
That's
me,
not funny!
Did you see that report on
This is
TV
why I don't give
yesterday?
my Miis any,
Someone
like,
about
serious
R&B.
answers, because they just, like,
Of course I saw it.
regurgitate it in an
I
unfunny
think
Yeah.
I'll talk to
context.
someone about it.
Oh,
One of my Miis just asked,
I
like,
was
what my
going to
favorite
say,
music genre
it was
was.
so boring that I fell asleep. I guess I'm just not that interested in R&B.
I see.
That would be my reaction, too.
They should have held on that
I guess
longer.
that wasn't the right thing to talk about.
Yeah, she's in a bad mood. I'll feed her. That'll cheer her up. Hey, wait, come
Anybody
back.
else wanna do some aerobics?
Oh,
Hello.
It's just my OCs and Teto.
hey.
Okay. So for Sandy, I have mostly just been giving her, like, cheap foods or
Don't
street
mind if I do.
foods. I think she'll eat anything is the thing, but
Hello.
it's a matter of what she can afford. I probably shouldn't have given her lobster, but in my mind, like, she could catch lobster and mussels herself if she really wanted to eat them, so.
That made me feel better.
Yeah, I knew it would, Queen. It's okay. Here, I'm gonna give you one more food. She didn't like baked beans. Okay, what is this, Hazel? You're Italian.
So
Aglio
so
e
that
olio.
yeah, that is basically a pasta that is the sauce is basically just a very simple emulsion of fucking olive oil and pasta water.
Oh, okay.
The starches from the pasta water kind of blend with the
Right.
oil.
Right.
If you add the oil after you've sort of pulled it off the heat, yeah, and garlic also, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I'll eat that.
The oil won't just kind of like like make all the noodles very slick
Slippery.
and gross.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, chili used often. Broccoli is what I tend to throw in mine.
Sounds like Ikora is just as excited to live together as I am. Let the bouncing on its shenanigans commence.
Hey! Okay, well.
Someone do aerobics with me.
Well, Anna, you don't like R&B, so no one's gonna do aerobics with you. Here's my Amy Rose.
Whoa.
Nobody has really met her except for Shadow yet.
She's really cute.
Because again, I'm like, if I make too many Sonic characters, suddenly my entire island is gonna be Sonic characters, so I have to be choosy.
Friends with Shadow?
Okay, you can be
What
friends
should
with
we
Shadow.
talk about?
So, I don't want to like just show you guys a big list of all the things. All right, what should Amy and Shadow try to bond over?
Sonic.
Okay.
I wonder.
I will say also, chat, Bliss and Shadow got married. I will say against my will. Bliss really wanted me to have a crush on Shadow, so I just kind of let it happen.
No, I feel like that fits perfectly.
But I'm a Shad Amy shipper, so I want these two to hang out too.
Do you feel like talking about? Sonic.
My island has 8 Sonic characters, and 2 of them are different
Sonic?
versions of Knuckles.
Funny you should bring that name up.
Do you have like
Wait, how do you feel about
classic
Sonic?
Knuckles and like Sonic
I
Boom
kinda like
Knuckles?
how serious Sonic can be.
Yeah.
I also
way.
want to know,
We're on the
Video
same
Witch, whether or
wavelength,
not you've
Amy
spec'd their
Rose.
personalities in different
Let's be
directions.
Wait.
The
Sorry.
2 different Knuckles.
Oh, yes, yeah. Medieval Knuckles? Green Knuckles?
Oh, yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that makes sense.
I want to
yeah.
see an island that's just like every single version of a character that has too many versions of themselves. Chaos Knuckles from the Archie comics, which is just Ken Penders making Knuckles green for 3 years. I think this is purely fanon, but I think it's cute when he just calls her Rose. Wonder, that is
Shadow and I are
hateful of
friends
you.
now.
I'm always down to chat with Rose.
Will I be playing Explorers of Sky?
Do you have, like...
I actually grabbed paper towels, but they're over there.
It's fine, I'll be okay.
Wander.
Hi!
Hi! Explorers of Sky, I think... I don't know, are the PMD games, like, chronological at all?
No, not necessarily, but I think it's worth it to play them in order because everybody goes the fuck off about Explorers of Sky. And I think Blue is just like a fun dungeon crawler. It's like a good mystery dungeon game, so it feels like kind of starting small will keep you, it'll sort of make you appreciate the step up in quality in Explorers, and also yeah.
Dorothy? Yeah. Punk, Whimper,
Yeah, I'll probably try to finish Blue, and then I will play Explorers. Oh, I made a book.
That's what happens over Lot 60.
Oh.
Music.
One of my Miis asked me to make them a book, so I made just a book that says Yuri on it. Alright, you guys all wander. Let's check out what Kristoff's up to. Oh, he's hanging out with the
And
girls.
yeah, Lyra, I totally agree that if she's just to play the one, definitely going with the one that everybody gushes over would make sense.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I think especially for streaming, a game like Blue is gonna be quite good.
Which is worth more, a megaphone or a big fucking hammer?
Just because they're not that game is like mostly gameplay. Yeah, everybody says that about Explorers, and I started that game and fell off of it as
I can't
a
wait to
kid,
play
and
it.
then I traded it in,
You idiot.
and now it's worth $8 million.
Oh, God. Like June just watching from the side with their arms crossed.
I think I've got a certain amount of bias right now, though, because I've kind of been getting off on playing JRPGs that don't really have stories.
Hi, Madeline.
Hi, wow, everybody's here.
Mm-hmm.
All I saw was I hate my dad. That's the only thing I saw. But yeah, I think I've mentioned it like every time I've been in front of a microphone lately, but I've been playing the Final Fantasy Legend, the first Saga game, and I'm like, oh my god. This game has like no story. All of the dialogue exchanges are like 2 incomplete sentences. It's fucking hype.
Awesome.
Hey,
June's hitting the
I always
husband
wanted
waiting
to
for
say
their
that.
wife to finish in the grocery store. Finish interacting with her friend that she ran into at the grocery store.
Me?
Yeah. Hazel's girlfriend is like friends with every single person in Seattle.
It's insufferable.
Hi. I'm in a bit of a funk.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Queen?
Ugh, Wander, for fuck's sake!
Oh my god, Wander,
Things
stop
just
sneezing on everything. Oh no. Why are you beefing with Ancora? Here, have some fucking coffee. That'll cheer you up.
I accept this meager offering.
I want to play the Rare Earth game so bad!
Pretty transparent.
But I feel like I need to get deeper into Rare Earth before I do that so I can actually appreciate it.
Actually, I feel like I've heard it's like a perfectly acceptable starting place for getting into Rare Earth.
Yeah, I've heard that as well, but I really, really love what I've seen of the anime. Yeah, so Final Fantasy Adventure is I think the first mana game. Because part of it is that I want to say that Working Designs translated the Rare Earth game. Whoa, I didn't even know there was a twist. That's exciting. I watched a little bit of that show on stream a while back, and I had a really good time with that. It's
Yeah.
one of those anime where like, I'm just like excited to hear the theme song each time. So even if it's like a nothing episode or something, that's okay.
I do love the theme song.
I love that it
I
feels
want to read
like
the manga.
Rare Earth and Cardcaptor Sakura respectively really sort of feel like
This is acceptable.
a clear path that's drawn through like anime art styles in the 90s, like shoujo art styles
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
90s.
yeah.
Like the distinctions between those two
This is acceptable. That is such a rude
shows
thing to say.
visuals.
I feel like a heavy weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
Good for you, Queen. Okay.
I can't get watching Dragon Ball because of my mind.
Latter half of the anime lags. That makes sense. I feel like any really long-running shows, long-running anime that are adapted from manga kind of hit that point. It's miraculous
No.
that
No. No. Ancora. Ancora! You whore!
she loves all women.
This bitch.
This is really funny.
And it looks as lovely as a butterfly fluttering at the start of spring.
Oh
I thought
my
it looked
god.
funny, but now
Okay, no, she's crushing climbing is what it is. Okay,
the game
well,
I really like.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get Mimey to marry
Yeah.
Anna, so you're sticking with climbing.
I was nearly led astray by the beauty of the butterflies. Of course, Climbing is the only one for me.
I love that there's like logic, logic to that, to saying no to that. That's so funny. I expected it to just end.
Yeah, I did too. Hi, what are you doing?
But yeah, it's miraculous that Cardcaptor Sakura gets better in the second half.
Yeah, totally.
I'm a freaking joker.
Fuck.
I thought I'd share this with you.
Oh my god.
That's too kind. I couldn't.
Is that why brunette girls appeal to me? Holy fucking shit.
Sure
I
is.
just can't.
That is unbelievable.
I put in no effort except for trying to shittily draw the Paula sprite.
No,
in the
it looks
center.
so good. Oh, that's so fucking funny.
She's trying so hard to get Kristoff into brunettes, but he already likes brunettes.
I think I told you, Alyssa, already that I'm going to show that video to Dem and May next time we watch a movie in preparation for the film that we're working on.
Yes.
Major touchstone. Immediately. Major touchstone.
Good.
Important YouTube video.
Hey, hi.
Bless you for your business, Alyssa.
Come on, cheer up. You're walking with Anna and Freddy Fazbear's right behind you. What could be better?
Hey there, kiddo.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's up?
I forgot to feed the cats.
Oh, no.
I was
feel
like, 3 o'clock is streaming time.
I feel like Freddy Fazbear needs a... I'm so small, how did this happen? The thing is, like, I'm an average height in real life. I'm 5'3", which is, like, the average American woman height. But, like, emotionally, I feel smaller than the other people in my life. I also do just feel like most of my friends are very tall, like, very tall. So I, tend to feel small, even though that's not necessarily true. Alright, I need a cool new outfit for Freddy. I feel... No, he already has a business suit. Let's give him something awesome. Let's give him an awesome outfit. Wait, firefighter... Fuck! Firefighter Freddy... Firefighter Freddy. I was really underwhelmed by the new Tokyo Mew Mew. I wanted to be excited about a reboot of it, but the production really suffered quite a lot. There was an episode where just straight up there is a JPEG of flowers, like a real photo of flowers cut out and pasted onto a table in the background, and it looks so bad. And yeah, also I agree, they were trying way too hard to push a new idol group, and it didn't work for me. I think Freddy Fazbear should have a sword. Okay, and no shoes, because he's a bear. It was nice to see more of Quiche, I suppose. Again, because I missed that guy. That was one of, like, my OG childhood beloved characters, but you know, the original still exists. Okay.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but like comparing that to like I mean, I guess I don't know whether or not the Bleach final season was like animated particularly well, but I feel like it just really goes to show that women and girls are so devalued in the anime space that like
The answer is
Ranma might be one of the best anime reboots I've seen, in that
I've exclusively heard that.
I actually do feel like it brings something fresh to the table. There's still things that I prefer about the old anime style wise, but I can tell they're like
do you think this is?
actually trying to bring something
The correct
refreshing.
answer is
Urusei Yatsura, I felt
Freddy
like
Fazbear.
was missing that element, so I didn't really see any reason to watch it over watching the original.
I was actively following seasonal anime that season, and also trying to follow manga historian.
Oh, I have to give that to Freddie.
Holy fucking shit, that's so funny. Dude, that's Remnant.
That's wow. You love me so much that you remember what the fucking stupid, like, soul
That's
juice
fucking right.
and Five Nights at Freddy's
That's
is
fucking
called.
right.
Wait, it's a pet?
That's even better.
Holy shit.
What if he ate it?
That would be so fucking funny.
They mashed all the Hopposai introductory episodes into a single. Oh my god, that's amazing.
That's so based.
Yeah, I was actively following like a bunch of like anime historian type Twitter accounts. And so, like, the discourse around that Urusei Yatsura show was essentially everybody saying, wow, he loves it. Was everybody saying, see guys, this is proof that Mamoru Oshii is what made Urusei Yatsura good. And I'm like, you guys are fucking idiots. You guys are misogynists. But yeah, the Ranma one, it's like, I completely believe that it will probably like surpass the original. But that's like the anime that like changed everything for me, so I'm like totally indebted to it. I'm
just really tickled by how much Freddy Fazbear likes his spirit.
Yeah, it's really great. Yeah, that Anne Shirley thing, it's fucking bleak, dude. But at the same, like, that was the one that really like, every now and again you see a piece of media and you're like, literally, why did you make this? this was hours and hours of wasted human potential.
Yeah.
And for what? And I feel like the Anne of Green Gables reboot is like a really key example of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the Canadian government was slipping them some fun bucks. That's crazy.
This is one of the more entertaining dream sequences to me, and it's just spinning them. I gave Ancora the quirk blinks a lot, and it's like weirdly like really funny. Like it's just subtle enough, but like when she does it, you're like, yeah, that works for her.
It's funny because that's not the kind of thing I would have thought as being a character trait of
right?
hers.
Of all the things.
But something about it feels really right. Is the Fist of the North Star reboot, is that CG? Because that's my other thing. Like, I'm a fucking boomer. I know there are good uses of CG. I really, really liked the Dragon Ball movie that was CG.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Oh yeah, I guess Brawley. And then the one that came after
Yeah.
that, I also enjoyed. Those are like my exceptions. I like really get hard filtered by CG.
I'm stoked Sandy invited me to live together. We're gonna have a ball.
But that's also true of so...
Part of our nightly routine.
Hey.
Hey! One of the most dog shit dubs I've seen in recent times. I feel like I might have seen a clip of that going around that I didn't click, that was like somebody trying to say that it was like harkening back to the old yeah, Land of the Lustrous is one of the ones that I do want to see. But that was one that like kind of came out kind of before that was being very ubiquitously used as a crutch. Did you make that?
Linus made it.
What is it?
Wilkins Coffee.
What is it?
She's obsessed with Wilkins Coffee because they used to have commercials with Muppets.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
forgot their
okay,
names,
those.
and it's just
yeah.
them like fighting where like one is like always basically trying to kill the other one for not liking Wilkins Coffee.
Yes, Seth. Yeah, I did see you quote retweet that. I don't think I clicked into it. But that definitely is where I heard that invoked.
Sugar Sugar Rune is another one where I just want to read the manga because I love the manga style. Oh, sorry.
I think the adaptation as far as like digi paint slop goes
Wait,
is
hold
like
on.
kind of surprisingly faithful to her style, but
Where are your wings? Oh. Do your wings just disappear when you sit?
I was talking about the Chasing Amy light novel manga combination thing that Moyoko Ano did. Well, she just illustrated it.
Yeah. This is so true. Oh yay, they're hanging out. We'll say this game is very pretty.
It
I
is,
just
yeah.
kinda like-
The lighting effects look good. I was pretty surprised to hear that this is a Switch 1 game.
Yeah, or at least it was originally developed for Switch.
Well, I think it's multi-platform.
Well, yeah, it's on Switch and Switch 2, but
Right.
okay.
Right.
I need to deposit. What is Bastilius doing to Kristoff? Erewhon? What's that? There's no actual Switch 2 version. Right, yes.
Yeah, right, okay.
Wait,
Wait, One Piece remake? Motherfucker, it's still going!
what? It's
What do you
not even
mean?
done yet! The expensive grocery store?
Oh, peeking around the corner. I thought something was wrong with our audio and the audio was
Oh.
peaking. But that's peaking with an A, not two
I see, I
E's.
see.
So that's my bad.
Welcome.
Oh, that's why this game has no...
So they're remaking it
Mouse
rather than
support.
doing like a Kai thing where they're recutting the old show?
Thank you very much.
That's so bizarre. Okay. So, a couple of the things I wanted to do on today's stream. Wait, Climbing's got a problem.
They also did that.
Oh, God.
They officially or they
I
fans? Because
suppose
I
you want to
watched
talk.
God, what do they call it? Like One Pace, I think. I watched the first episode of that as a joke with a friend of Alyssa and I's,
If I lived
and
with Sandy, we'd be spending a lot of time together. What's something you think we'd enjoy doing every day if Sandy and I lived together?
I just remember us joking that the only way we would get through that is if we became alcoholics. And so I like face-apped a photo of Mike and Jay from Red Letter Media to be women. I was like, this is gonna be us. I think we got through like half of an episode of that.
Taking walks.
Yeah, no, even cut down, I got bored.
50 chapters in 7 episodes. That's pretty impressive. I'm sure that it's going to be
I'll go talk to
subpar,
her.
but like that's you gotta respect
Hear me
that.
out. Okay.
Climbing wants to move in with Sandy. Everyone wants to live with
Seems
Sandy.
important.
Well, if the two of us lived together,
Let's see how it
what's
goes.
something you think we'd enjoy doing
Oh
every
god,
day?
please don't activate them talking about One Piece. I'm gonna ban the words One Piece from my
Let's try
chat.
it
Stop!
together. On three.
Dem,
One,
talk about why you
two,
like DS9
three.
more than TNG.
Oh, thank
Taking
god.
walks.
We are so compatible. Let's move in together.
I love when the Mii's
Dem
are
went
happy
dead
and they
silent.
just
I
do
know
it.
that's because that motherfucker
He's
is typing
typing
up
a
a
paragraph.
storm. I got his ass.
I literally did this to a teacher once in college. I hated my Maya class because I did not understand
This is
3D
Benedict
at all.
Where
And
should we
so because I knew my teacher also loved Star Trek, one day we had a homework to turn in that I didn't want to turn in because I did a bad job because I was struggling in that class. So I asked my teacher what his opinion on the Star Trek movies was, and I literally sidetracked him for like an hour straight. Sandy's home.
In Sandy's home.
So now all the Love in a Bottle girls minus poor Bastilius are living together.
You should rename the house that they're
I'm
in
sure we'll have a great
to
time
the
living in this house
Oh
together.
my god, why am I forgetting what the name
Folks
of
who live
the
here are
Oh,
called the chicken
Ostera?
coop.
Yeah, thank
But do
you.
you have a name that would better suit us?
There you go.
I can't believe Erika is living with them, but not Bastilius.
Isn't Erika? Doesn't she have doesn't she make a small cameo? Isn't she one of the
No.
sprites?
Is she?
Maybe I'm wrong.
She can't remember. She might. Okay. Well, I mean, it wasn't just a matter of liking them. He had, like, opinions on each and every movie. Okay, Ostera.
Ostera.
Wow, got it right on the first go.
Will be known as Ostera.
Then we shall be henceforth known as Ostera. Thanks for the excellent idea. I hope you'll keep checking in on us, the members of Ostera.
Arika DLC route. Arika is actually one of the first characters I thought about bringing back to put in Love in a Bottle as a character you could date. I ended up axing the idea just because I felt she had a little bit too much personality overlap with other girls that I was designing who would go on to become Guinevere and climbing, but wait, hold on. In high school, we used to ask our English teacher about Margaret Thatcher, so he'd spend the rest of the lesson complaining about her. Then at one point, he dedicated a week of lessons to just laying out every issue with her and her politics, and then said, never ask me about her
That's
ever again.
really fucking base.
That's pretty awesome.
Although I don't know that I've literally ever seen, like, even the most conservative of UK citizens say a good word about Margaret Thatcher. The commentary is 3 times the length of the movie. So does that mean that it's broken up into parts and you have to keep re-rolling the thing and letting it play over, or is there just like 40 minutes of a black screen at the end?
Okay, I need Bastilius to become better friends with everyone in this house.
Hair is looking on point.
Okay, well, Ancora just left. Erika's also leaving. Guinevere!
Ah, if innocent Guinevere.
Oh, right, she's crushing on Guinevere.
One of the Spice Girls called Thatcher the OG girl boss. That's funny as fuck.
Bastilius. Lovely to see you.
Hey there.
Flipper. Flipper.
Alright, well, they're yapping. Okay. This is literally me playing this game, watching all my girls interact. Hi, Gabe! Yeah. Well, okay. Well, hopefully Bastilius will ask to move in with one of these girls eventually. Okay, another thing I wanted to do was...
Oh my god, look at that chart!
Yeah, this is a shit show. Well, okay, no, there's no romance drama here because June and Kristoff are together. They've been together for a while, and I don't think there are any other conflicting crushes. And Wonder is a baby, so he is not allowed to be a part of any of the romance drama.
Seeing the Lonely Earbud triggered memories of bouncing on it.
Yeah, this game is just word salad. Oh yeah, Dem, I literally forget that your name is Gabe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You were just Dem to me.
Well, it's either Dem or Gabriel B. James. It's either the absolute, like, the whole name or none of it.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
always a good time.
Sweethearts for 17 days and they're already tying the knot.
I know. Well, they were talking about wanting to get married like 2 days after getting together, so. Let's see. Oh, I'm out of coffee. I'm gonna buy more coffee because that's his favorite food right now. I still haven't discovered like a most loved food item for any of my Miis yet.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine there must only be one.
I forgot I made
Oh,
that
that's
his
very
food
funny.
phrase. Oh yeah, I had a funny earbud bouncing incident now that you've said that at work the other day. One of my... How do I explain this without exposing what I do for a living? Have I said it already? I work as a concierge at a building. Whatever. None of you people are ever going to enter this building and see me. This is a building for rich people.
She actually is a Pokemon concierge.
That's right. One of my residents entered the lobby. She was wearing earbuds and just like trying to carry and balance stuff. And she dropped an earbud and it rolled across the floor, and she kind of like glanced at me and chuckled awkwardly, and I also chuckled, and I was just like, I hate it when that happens. And then she starts walking up the stairs, and I hear the sound of another earbud falling to the floor and her just ruefully saying, dropped the other one. So that cracked me up. The other day, one of my residents asked me if I had any places nearby that I liked food-wise, and she just moved in, so I figured she was just asking for like local recommendations. So I gave her one, and then she went and bought it and brought it to me for dinner. It was so nice.
That's a literal Tomodachi Life
No,
interaction.
literally, it was so sweet. I had another resident where I helped her and her boyfriend with like a parking situation, and they brought me
Bless you for your
flowers.
business.
And they're sitting on my table right now.
Oh, that's
I
where
think
those
wonder
came
is
from.
an
Yeah,
element
this time it
of
didn't come from a
but I'm
DoorDasher
wondering.
smitten with me.
God.
And I make a great hair.
Do you mean like as in...
She's not a
Friends?
groomer. That's literally not a mechanic in this game.
Okay, I just... When they say pair, I'm like, what do you mean by that?
She's going to adopt him.
Okay, yes,
I
you and
couldn't
Wonder are
agree more.
awesome.
You know
Oh, you're
what?
about to marry Anna
I
too,
need
or you're
to
going to
do
marry
this
Anna
every
too.
day
So it's
with
good
you.
that she and your son get along.
Okay.
Ultra friends.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine with
God,
me.
the Wander is so fucking funny.
Sandy tried talking to me about R&B, but
You were a
we
chublet
just
about
didn't
it.
see eye to eye.
Alright, that's fine. Okay. I don't feel like solving Frog's problems. He can solve his own problems. Okay,
Yeah, that's what a show's about.
that's true. I wanted to make a Hazel me because Hazel made her own me in the demo of Tomodachi Life. And, God, it's so true. I'm glad I'm having this conversation with Freddy Fazbear.
I'll do what I did when
Oh my gosh, friendship circle. Wait,
when Dem or when you're done making this me, I want Dem to post his Hazel, and then I'll post mine
yes.
so we can compare and contrast.
yeah, I wish I could share me's with everyone, but
Dude, I cannot stress enough, May and Ari's Wyatt Potter is to a fucking
yeah,
T.
he looks just like him.
It is uncanny.
Well, I'm glad these guys are getting along well. Okay. Wrong
But you were saying that I made myself in the demo.
yeah, so I want to make you without your input.
Yeah.
And
I tried to
we
have
can
Dem do it
compare
without my
them.
input, but he kept getting extremely basic questions wrong. Alyssa, he asked my eye color.
Can characters crash out? Kind of. My husband hotel characters got married and then got into a fight the day after they got married because Charlie was hanging out with me too much.
Dem, it's my name.
It is Hazel's name! It's literally her name! Okay. I always forget which side your bangs sweep to.
I part my hair like a left-handed woman.
Naming yourself after a nut that is regularly used in recipes with the full name hazelnut would be an extremely dangerous game to play with yourself. When you put it that way, it would seem obvious. Okay.
Well, I think the issue is not that not very many people are named after their eye color. I think the issue is more,
I'm going to make the hazel I see in my mind's eye rather than perfect accuracy, if that makes sense.
I think the issue is less that there are, not very many people that are named after their eye color. I think it's more that not very many eye colors are names.
True. Brown is a beautiful name for a child. Thank you for the subscription, Juno. Sorry about the apocalypse.
Yeah, the Hazel drawn in fan art is the canonical one
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah, like I'm thinking of the way I draw Hazel.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. Everybody's favorite nut girl. You can't be saying that.
Well, I took it more as like I hatched out of one.
That's kind of cute. It's like a Momotaro situation.
Yeah, exactly.
See, because I feel like someone would choose this.
Yeah.
But in my mind, this is a little more accurate.
Right.
Because you've got like less like... It's less like waves and more like big curls.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot Momotaro's name for a sec, so I was about to say like the round boy. Oh yeah, I gotta tweet your eyebrows.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Sorry,
I've
that's
let
not a
them-
roast, I just remembered.
No, I know.
This is an insane eyebrow. Who on
Yeah,
earth
what?
is using that? Okay, this is hard because I feel like the bangs are throwing me off, so I'm actually going to get rid of them while I'm making this face.
Right,
I
and then
actually-
come back to
I
it.
might draw on...
That's me.
Okay, no, I do want the back hair. Bring it back. I can't handle bald Hazel. Okay. This will do.
That's me. 3 minutes of ads. Holy fucking
I am
shit.
so sorry.
That's
you guys
literally
can't
more
even
than
hear me
TV.
saying I'm so sorry.
That's more
because
than
you're
TV.
Trapped. Yeah, that's evil. No, I feel like... Yeah. Hey, I add...
Is that an ad for AI or an ad made of AI?
Thank you,
Or
guys.
perhaps an advertisement for oh my god. An advertisement for
Probably.
AI made by AI. It was an ad for AI. AI soul song advertising a website maker. Dude, the earth, like, the globe's temperature went up by 1 degree to make that. And for fucking what? I like feel guilt when I Google search something and I see that Gemini has to write a response out.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm contributing to the fucking end of the world. And planet's dying, Cloud.
Yeah. Doesn't feel great. I'm just spitballing here right now. I think it does for Google a little bit. I saw like an entire fake anime opening that was AI animated and it pissed me off so much.
I'm gonna guess that it looked like shit.
Okay, so here's the scary thing is like it looked pretty okay. There were you had to kind of look for the inconsistencies.
Well, I guess more so I mean the fact that it's all trained off of like modern anime slop.
Yeah, I mean in that regard it
Like
did
art
look
station type
amazing,
shit.
But if I wasn't scrutinizing it for that very thing, I may have not noticed right away. These eyebrows are griefing me. Like I feel like your eyebrows.
They start like thicker toward the center and then they taper off rather than the other way
Yeah.
around.
But none of these are quite right.
This is without my input, so I'll abstain.
If you have an opinion
Okay,
on
so
eyebrows,
click down
Uh-huh.
a little bit more, and then go over 3 or over 2 to the middle, and then rotate and squish them a little bit.
Oh.
That they might still curve a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And then maybe, what does it look like if you rotate them back up? Yeah, and then move them together a click.
That's closer. I still feel like they're the like.
They get a little too
The
thin.
taper is like, yeah, too severe.
Yeah, and they curve too much.
But I want you to be able to emote, so I don't want to draw on your eyebrows. Sorry, your me is an ugly chud right now. 2 entire 90s anime for 5-hour. Why would you generate that? I hate people.
How many resources were used in the making of that?
Too many. Too many. So I feel like, let's see, hold on. Hazel is not a cat's eye eyeliner girl, but you can kind of like, yeah. And then
Oh, whoa! Wow!
the tech is here. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then just a little bit. I wish you had more options for bottom eyelashes. I
Yeah.
don't get why you get a few different options for top eyelashes.
Mine are so ridiculously thick and abundant that the little 3 dots feels like it's not enough.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just like a lot of little things like that about this game where I'm like, I really don't get why there are not more options for this. These eyebrows are still not doing it for me.
Yeah, I feel similarly. What did I do for my own?
God, Jen, that's so irritating. Yeah, no, easily, how do I say this? Easily propagandized middle-aged women now having AI to validate all of their various psychoses
Yeah.
is maybe one of the worst and scariest things ever. Wait, what? What are you showing me here?
These are the eyebrows I used.
Okay.
Or here, I guess you can see them here.
Yeah. Okay, I get that. I think that was the one you...
No, the one I was pointing to was kind of more,
Oh, okay, I think it's actually...
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay, so...
Yeah, no, the white mom psychosis that AI is profiting off of is twisted and evil.
It's very evil. Nintendo does not know how to do wavy or curly hair at all.
Yeah.
No, seriously, and it's like, I feel like they should have known that, like, predominantly weebs would be playing the shit out of this game, and there should have been more, like, variations on fluffy, spiky hair.
Right.
Whatever. I don't mean to complain too much. I really am enjoying this game. I'm just like, come on. Okay, this is gonna be too misaligned, so I don't want it. I feel like Hazel does not have a shine in her eye.
No, I don't think I do. In the same way I don't wear makeup.
Yeah. I think I want to draw on a nose since I'm going to draw on your septum piercing anyway.
That makes sense. Although doesn't that mean it's going to be completely two-dimensional?
Yeah, but I don't...
Oh, that's fucked.
I don't necessarily like the way me noses look from the side anyway. You know?
Sure, sure.
So I draw on a lot of my Mia's noses.
Yeah, okay. My fucking primary asked, "Hey, can I use an AI note transcription software?" And I was like, "I'm not gonna fucking say no. I'm not gonna make a fucking stink about it. I'm just here so that this guy can tell me why I'm dizzy all the time." And I looked over his shoulder last time. It was literally like, this patient is a YouTuber who blah, 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 blah.
What?
Because he asked me my profession, and it was before I decided to never,
God.
ever talk about it.
Okay, well, I'm glad it's because he asked you. I got scared thinking it, like,
No,
looked you
no, no,
up.
no. No, but I can't help but wonder why it thought that information was remotely fucking relevant to my care.
That's still scary.
If this was, like, a psychologist or something, maybe I would see that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I was trying to find an old daily comic I did, so I searched Loveland Isle daily comics, and got like a really weird AI summary of myself that was not true, and it's like, she is known for her characters such as, it gave me two completely wild character names, like Conditioner and Blockhead or something.
What?
And I was like, who? And then I was like, I kind of want to make those characters, but I don't want the AI to be correct.
That feature was why I deleted my Twitter account.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all.
It was like basically doxing me. It was crazy.
Do you feel like you have one prominent beauty mark on your face? Because you have a lot of very prominent freckles.
Smaller one, or like
Yeah.
like less prominent ones. I kind of don't think of myself as having one.
Okay. Let's see if I can make this work.
Yeah, the auto-translate I've heard has been creating a sort of insane clash of cultures.
Yeah.
Because, like, people don't know unless they're paying attention that they're looking at something translated, right?
Yeah. Kristoff's famous friend Conditioner. That's right. It's funny because Rhombus is honestly kind of an awesome name for a character. I do have a character named Rhizo, who's the cat girl who's Sandy's friend. It's not too far off. Some of my students were... My children love to, like... And they always ask permission, so I let them, but my children, for some reason, love to, like, touch my hair and my face and my jewelry and my glasses. They'll be like, can I touch your necklace? Can I touch your earrings? Can I touch your hair? I'm just like, yeah, sure, whatever, I don't care. So I had, like, a crowd of children touching my face and stuff, and one of them asked, what are all these bumps on your face? Because I have a couple moles on my chin, like fairly small ones, but like this one here.
Oh, yeah.
And I think there's like another one over here somewhere.
Yeah.
And I was just like, those are moles. They're like big freckles. They're like, oh. You look so fucked up without hair on your face.
I think my most prominent mole is like right here.
Yeah.
I don't know what part
like
of
right in the center of your chest, like on your
sternum. Yeah.
I was calling her Rizzo like the rat. Yeah, it's Rizzo. I named her that. So many of my characters are just named because I'm like just like doing like free word association. So like when I made her, I was like, she kind of strikes me as like a strawberry, but I don't want to name her Strawberry because that's like too simple. So I'm gonna find a word that is related to strawberries to name her. And so I looked at the Wikipedia page for strawberries, and then my eyes landed on the word like rhizomes or something.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I always assumed it was derived from.
Yeah, so then I named her Rhizo for like pretty much no good reason. All the other girls are a similar situation. Sandy is named Sandy because I think that that's the name she would pick for herself. Like, I think that she would be so simple as to be like, I like sand, so I will name myself Sandy. I think like the first time she saw a beach, she probably got really excited, and like playing in the sand became a core memory for her,
It's very
which
cute.
is why she likes it so much. But I did also have the thought she would name herself something like beef or like steak, just because she likes to eat it.
It's also why she, you know, she loves to eat sand.
Yes. Well, does she eat it? I don't know.
No, definitely not. I was thinking about Ava for Sim Date RPG has a line where Ray says, I eat sand. I love to eat sand. White sand with cheese or something like that.
I thought you were riffing on the fact that as a baby I ate sand.
You ate sand as a baby?
I loved eating sand as a baby.
What?
They literally had to tear my ass away from a cat litter box once because I was about to eat the litter.
Oh my god, wow. I don't think I ever knew that about you.
Yeah. I craved the crunch.
There's a demo out on Steam.
There's a photo of myself. Oh yeah, please check out the Love in a Bottle demo. The game, I know I keep saying this, the game really is almost done. Like, it is so close to done. I just am working all the time and have had no time to finish it. But she's getting there. So I was gonna say, fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, there's a photo of me as a baby dipping my chips, like my Doritos or my nachos or whatever the fuck they are, in sand at the beach and just like eating them. I don't know, like, what kind of...
How did that not fuck up your teeth? Like, sand is hard.
Yeah, I don't... Well, I mean, I guess maybe my parents reasoned that I was gonna lose those teeth anyway.
Jesus.
The baby craved it. She wanted that salt. Why did I name Ancora Ancora? I had a dream. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
I was struggling the hardest to name Ancora, so I named her after what I named her in a dream. Let's see. Bastilius is named Bastilius because I think I was trying to think of a word that felt like very austere, which ironically is where Austera comes from. That feels very austere and like powerful. So I think I was thinking about like Bastille and then like bastions and I don't
Bastards.
know. And bastards. So I don't really know where Ilias came from. I think it just felt fancy to me, so I named her that. Climbing, I think climbing may be derivative of the name of like I don't know, like a sibling of Poseidon or something. Like I looked at some random list of like a historical character or something. Clytemnestra? That might be it. I don't remember. Oh, this is not what I need. I need to... Alright, so now comes the hard part because I am drawing with a fucking... Although now I'm second guessing this purple color because now that I'm seeing it in this window, I'm like, it's too bright. So I'm actually gonna make her hair her real color after all. Cybershell? Yeah, I named climbing after Cybershell.
That's right.
That's right. So, like, this is another situation where, like, in my mind, Hazel's hair is, like, black. Even though it hasn't
It was
been black
for
in
such a long time.
Yeah, but it wasn't black when I met you, and it hasn't been black in quite a long time. But, like, this... No, because that's too gray. Whatever. Whatever. Like, none of these... All these colors feel too saturated.
There's one in particular that I felt sort of captured the tawny quality my hair has.
Yeah.
But I can't remember which.
I'm just gonna make you old and bald. Here's old woman Hazel.
I'm you know, maybe only a couple years away from that.
I have a bad habit of giving characters placeholder names. No, that's always how it goes. You say, I'm just gonna call you this for now, and then before you know it, that's their name for life.
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm going to painstakingly... Oh, I forgot about her septum piercing! I drew her nose and forgot. Okay.
It's a shame you're not able to do that on a separate layer.
I don't need to. I'm awesome.
Gotta give your characters names like Ricky Bacon. Yeah, fucking Connor O'Malley naming scheme.
Okay. So it's gonna be tricky because I actually did draw the septum piercing on Hazel's knee
Yeah.
for her file. So now it's a question of, can I do it exactly as good as that or better again?
Well, that one was attached to a regular me nose.
Yeah.
And you made my nose so petite
Did
that
I?
you don't have a ton of room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly wouldn't say that hold on.
Her ass is yawning. I think Lady... Oh, I haven't made a lot of the Doenkai characters yet, aside from Kristoff and June. Lady was definitely a placeholder name. And then I stuck with it.
Yeah, but it was also... She was named after a song, so it's not just...
True.
That you named her after what she is.
Yeah.
You did not give her a tautological name. Japanese video game moment. As far as why you can't make tattoos.
What's that?
I'm
yeah?
imagining.
Dude,
Not a
I
priority
know.
for the developers.
I know. Oh, it's also funny because when characters meet each other, they bow, and I'm like...
Yeah, that's very funny.
And just, like, little things like that with, like, games that get, like, very localized, but you can still sort of see, like, traces of how Japanese made they are is kind of funny to me. This is why none of my OCs have nose rings.
Yeah, on that scale, it seems like kind of a nightmare. I'm sure that you wouldn't be able to resize the nose in full without it getting fucked up and
destroy
pixelated.
my pixel art.
Yeah.
Yeah. The scaling in this game is so bad.
But yeah, I would say generally that I would not call my nose big. I would call it prominent.
I agree with that. Lady is what I've been calling the terrible mom from Diabolic Lovers. I like that she occupies enough space.
Yeah, I could just
in
say
your
that. Yeah, thank
mind.
you. Italian. Thank you. Yes, thank you. You understand.
Yeah, Hazel's pretty Italian coded. Welcome to the best part of doing pixel art, which is the part where you just fuss around with like a single dot for
Yeah.
hours trying to figure out exactly how to do it. Okay. I think what's gonna help. Yeah. I can sum up all your traits as Italian.
That's true. That's true.
True as fuck. I was talking to Bliss about how she couldn't believe that Baba Ganoush is a real thing.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, I mean, a lot of Italian stuff doesn't feel real to me.
I don't think Baba Ganoush is Italian.
What? Is it not?
It's like it's
What is it? If not Italian? Someone in the chat, let me know. It's Mediterranean.
yeah, it's Mediterranean. I was like, that
Oh.
feels like too generic to just call it that.
Too broad.
Yeah, Baba Ganoush is extremely fucking good. You make it by burning the fuck out of eggplants and then throwing
Oh.
away the skin and grinding it into a paste.
Huh.
A relative of hummus, yes, that's true.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, it's interesting that they give you anti-aliasing options on the... Oh, no, never mind. That's on a line-by-line basis.
Yeah.
I thought that was, like, once it's drawn.
This is going to be the part that's agonizing to watch.
Here. Let me make this easier on you. Side-by-side reference.
Oh, thank you. Hazel went and sat across from me so I can look at her while I draw.
Hopefully I don't sound that much different. And also now I'm chat blind, but it's okay.
That's okay. I'll just read chat to you when I'm not redrawing the same line over and over again. Well, here I was all these years thinking Baba Ganoush was an Italian-American thing.
Yeah, that's funny. I wonder how that got into your head.
I don't know.
Because, like, it's usually only ever served with, like, pita, I feel like.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I never thought about it. I think I don't know. Baba Ganoush sounds like a thing an Italian-American would say.
Right, yeah, like gabagool.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I mixing gabagool with
You must be mixing gabagool.
Okay.
Yeah,
yes.
gabagool
Okay.
is...
Gabagool
yes.
is what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
yes.
I'm silly.
It makes more sense
My
to me
apologies.
that Bliss would be baffled by the fact that gabagool is a real thing.
Yes. Okay. Gabagool is what I meant. Alyssa, tell Hazel, What do you think of that, Hazel?
I laughed. I found it amusing.
Great. Why are we talking about gabagool? Hi, Leo. Well, first of all, I accidentally fucking mixed it up with baba ganoush. Gaba ganoush.
Yeah, gabagool is just a kind of processed meat.
Yes. But yes. How I can't believe it's a real word and that Italians are not real to me.
Sorry that every time I come into your room, I leave a bunch of extremely
I
long
will
hairs
literally
everywhere.
never notice because I, like, every single time I am in here sitting on the floor, am just, like, picking me and Wonder's fur off the ground because there's just clumps of it. It drives me insane. So you never have to apologize for that.
Great.
If you ever go to a Syrian restaurant, I recommend asking for an appetizers dish. Mocha bilat. Mocha bilat. It's a mix of baba ganoush, hummus, and other tasty shit. Sounds really good.
Yeah, I don't think we have any Syrian places.
Not to my knowledge, but I also wouldn't, like, know what to look for to recognize a Syrian restaurant.
There's a good handful of Lebanese restaurants around here that
That's
are very
true.
good.
Oh, God. I will say, like, I do kind of want to get a stylus for the Switch, too, because I've seen people say that it makes drawing on the pad,
They have
like,
a stylus?
unofficial ones.
Oh, for the touch screen.
Yeah.
Got it.
I've seen people say it does make drawing in this game significantly easier.
Makes sense.
But the thing is, I wouldn't know how to stream that. Like, I think I would need some kind of cable set up.
Or a fucking webcam.
Yeah. It's way easier. Damn. Sorry, guys, that you gotta watch me do this. I swear to God.
Yeah, see, it's a good thing that I don't have any drawing skill, because I
Fuck.
also definitely wouldn't have the patience to do this anyway.
But once
What is gonna happen if this is not the right color?
I can change it.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there's a fill tool. Of course there is.
Yes. I had Filipino food for the first time. Yes! Did you get, lechon kawali? I admittedly, for a Filipino person, have not had as much of a variety of Filipino food as I wish I had, because I was a really picky kid. So I would, like, eat egg rolls and, like, nothing else. I would eat, like, a little bit of chicken adobo, which is, you know, pretty basic. But
now you make it, and that's one of your most signature dishes.
yeah. But I want to learn how to make more.
Yeah, I got all the stuff to make that that like blood suit.
Yeah, the
Dinu Guang?
Dinu Guan, I believe.
Yeah. And then I got scared.
You got scared?
Not of the blood, but of using my extremely nice crock pot, or not crock pot, excuse me, Dutch oven.
Yeah.
I've made one thing with
haven't
that, and it was
used?
so scary.
Everyone's saying Deno coil.
No coil, yeah.
This game does need the MS Paint curve tool. Like, why does it not have it?
It doesn't?
Why does... I don't know.
I guess
I
it's
don't
got,
know.
like, line correction.
This
but,
game
like...
needs some serious, like, DLC or updates or something, because there's some stuff missing that I feel like is, like, almost egregious. Like, if you're going to make a game that predominantly relies on the players to make things to entertain themselves with, make the process of making things easier.
What is, how many undo steps do you have?
A handful.
Okay, that's good. You'd be surprised how many things come out now and still only have, like, one.
Yeah. I also think that, it's kind of egregious that they don't have stamp tools that are just basic shapes.
Oh.
Because if you had, like, curved and, like,
yeah,
just,
that
like,
feels so basic.
like, different basic, like, curved shapes, it would be so much easier to, like, do stuff like make hair without any drawing skills. Like, I think it's, like, kind of unfair to the non-artist that you're gonna make a game that relies so heavily on drawing for entertainment purposes and not give them, like, better quality of life tools.
Yeah, that's like another reason that I was satisfied with just playing through the demo.
Yeah. Well, and then it's like you can't share items, which I'm...
Right.
I get it, because I like being uncensored in this game. It's really nice.
Yeah,
but
it's a huge shame that you can't just, like, pull from a community of people making things.
Yeah.
Because it's not like it would dissuade people from making things.
No, it wouldn't at all. And it would be so much more, I don't know, it would bring more people together, because people would be like, oh, I will draw this for you, or whatever. Although it'd be kind of crazy if people started taking Tomodachi Life commissions. Or at least send them to your friends. Right, like, why can I not...
Well, you can do that
You
locally
can locally
only, which is
only.
insane.
Locally only. Alright, well, I'm slowly getting somewhere with this. Let's just fill that, and then we'll hash out the details. I bet they had sharing in mind, then the moment it hit them, you would have Kirk and Epstein getting married. They pulled back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they don't want bootleg Marios. Whatever, man. I'm gonna make Mario, and I'm gonna make him gay, and I'm gonna make him call me bitch. And there's nothing Nintendo can do to stop me, because that's
Don't you hear that siren? They're coming for you!
Fuck! Is to prevent quote-unquote cylinders from being shared. Listen, if people want to pass around illegal dildos in Tomodachi Life, that's their pejorative, and that's the parents' duty to prevent or to moderate.
Yeah, I mean, I think what frustrates me about it is that no child that plays video games today does not play games that are unrestricted. Roblox, fucking Fortnite, literally anything on Steam with a community page.
Yeah. Oh wait,
It's like they already are going to be exposed to this kind of shit. Like, the
Yeah.
blood is not going to be solely on Nintendo's hands.
yeah. Yeah, I think at least restricting it to people who have friends on NSO would have been perfectly reasonable.
Well, what they gotta do is they gotta introduce
And then
ID
bam.
scanning technology to prove that you're an adult.
No. No. We're getting there. she's looking good. I definitely think drawing on bangs was the move, because
Yeah.
this looks way more like you than the default bangs
Yeah,
did.
definitely.
I went to a hotel last week, and the default videos on YouTube for TV were all Roblox. That's
extremely
crazy.
funny. I mean, I would rather that than AI.
I would rather that than...
But only by a small margin.
Yeah. I'll never forget how many different times in my life as a child I have turned on a hotel TV to porn.
Yeah.
And just been like horrified and embarrassed and confused. Okay. Listen, once I get these lines, it's gonna be all easy sailing. I think the like real key is I just need to slow down. My reflex with games like these is to draw, or like with drawing apps like these, I suppose, is to draw quickly so that I get like a non-laggy line. But in this game, it actually is kind of more to your benefit
Yeah, if
to
it's
slow
gonna correct
down.
it up to a point anyway.
Yeah, because this is a little ugly, but I can fix that.
I just don't understand, like, how on earth Discord thought that they could get away with that. Like, they just, like, decimated their PR, probably fucked up
Yeah.
their stocks.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they're publicly traded, but regardless, like...
I love forgetting that Laren and I are siblings with shared life experiences, because they just said, I can still see it in my head is the thing. I forgot that we were together and had that same scary, uh-oh, there's porn on the hotel TV moment.
Nothing will ever top the Wii U curtains, though.
Oh yeah, the Wii U curtains are iconic. But for the sake of,
Anonymity.
for the
Out
sake
of
of
respect.
dignity for the involved parties, I will not regale that tale on stream. A woman was just absolutely bouncing on that thing. Oh god. I don't even remember that. All I remember is the fucking shock and shame I felt. I feel like I have enough of you that you can come
Great.
sit normal style again.
As opposed to silly style.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks great.
she's getting there.
I know, yeah, no, that's so true. They said it's amazing being a kid and feeling responsible for seeing something bad you weren't supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that with the computer a lot. Yeah, it was really crazy. I had the kid who showed me YouTube.
God, remember when there was just so much porn on YouTube?
I remember when there was a lot of porn on Google Video. Yeah, the kid that showed me YouTube, we would also watch Flash videos together, and every now and again there would be something that was risque in a way that we weren't anticipating. And the family policy was just for him to go to his mom and explain what he saw.
Yeah.
So that his mom could, like, contextualize it.
Which is, like, so
And that was, like, fucking
nice.
unheard of to me.
That's such good parenting. Are you drawing with controller or do you have a stylus? I'm drawing with controller. I've been thinking about getting a stylus just to make my life easier. Because I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit punishing. From what little I have tried it, it does seem like drawing with the touch screen with your finger is easier than this. But I can't stream the game without the dock, so we make do. No, this game is not compatible with the Switch 2's mouse because it was developed for the Switch 1.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it's funny that you bring up Blue Waffle. I was just thinking about it the other day. I was thinking about how there was this sort of like funny thing of like everybody treated that like it was like an open secret. Like they acted like it was this like secret arcane knowledge that you could only know by by Google searching it yourself and finding it. But like everybody knew. Washing machine stained a pair of shorts somehow.
Hazel will save you.
Yeah. Post more about this somewhere that I can see it.
Yeah, post it in one of our group chats. Hazel is a laundry otaku.
It's true.
I never saw Blue Waffle. The only shock images I saw were Goatsy because if anyone remembers back when Awkward Zombie was Hail Neko Yasha on DeviantArt, someone posted a spam comment that was like, Hail Neko Yasha is an art thief. Here's what her art actually looks like. With a link to fucking Goatsy. I was like, no way, she's not an art thief. This can't be true. And I clicked on it and saw it for like a microsecond before I closed it. I was like, that was the most terrifying thing I've ever seen in my entire life. That was so scary. I'm traumatized. Best way to hang dry clothes and they not get crispy.
Crispy? That might be because not all of the detergent is actually getting washed out of it.
Yeah.
So you might be using too much, or you might need a slightly longer cycle. Sometimes, if I have something that's really soiled, I will run it with detergent and, you know, laundry boosters, sanitizers, all that shit. And then I'll just run it again, just water. To really make sure that I got all of it out.
Layron, you've seen Goatsy through the obfuscation of it being held up on my phone to a mirror across the room.
That's
from you.
right! Oh my god, I forgot
You were like,
about that.
I'm curious, but I don't want to see it in detail, so I did that. You know, to be fair, also, like, I would probably be needling at this about just as much if I was drawing it normally. This is just how I am with line art.
Risk a cosplayer who took nudes with a tarantula on her. The thing is, like...
That's kind of a Chad move.
I know, I was
almost.
gonna say, like, that's like some Richard Kern shit. That's some fucking,
Like, that's almost
no-wave
kind of
cinema shit.
awesome.
It reminds me of how mad people were about that Junko Enoshima cosplayer who put her bare ass on a tombstone. Like, if I threw one stone, my house would shatter into 8 million pieces.
Okay, hold on. Chat's popping off now that we're talking about shot content.
Of course.
The Russian guy had a jar break inside of him. His
Yep,
family was in the
classic,
next room, and he went to work right after, like, nothing happened.
Yep, that's right.
That's what it feels like every time I trip on the way to work.
All I gotta say about the nature of this conversation is that, ideally Divine Hammer will be playing in a theater near you sooner than later. If you're in Australia, it's
That's
very
right.
close. Yeah, it's playing internationally now.
Wait, yeah, Gabe, if you're in chat still, Hazel's movie is coming to Australia.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's playing at, I think, 2 different festivals. I'm not sure. Check Muscle Distribution's website.
For more informaciones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already have a hard time.
I love
Hard
first-time
Water, that
chatter
might be.
coming in to advise on laundry. Fuck yeah. That's what community is all
Yeah,
about.
Hard Water is something that I forget about. Oh, it's flying this Saturday, apparently.
Oh.
I know that I'm like a popular-ish YouTuber, but something about this film is making me bury my fucking head in the sand. I think it's just like it feels somehow a million times more intimate than anything else I've released.
I mean, it does literally have your boobs in it.
It does, but that's not even like a point of concern for me. I think it's like I put so much more thought and heart into it than I ever have a YouTube video, so
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, you know, the Divine Hammer Goatsy scene. No. There's like a shower scene.
Yeah, and also a scene involving a graveyard, which is why I could not throw stones at the Junko Enoshima cosplayer. See, I always have this instinct to be like, oh my god, spoilers, but that's gonna get people to watch the film, so.
That's right.
Yeah, a level of time and commitment, and like, you know, lots of sacrifices were had, and I think it's hard for me to have a thick skin about literally any form of criticism about it.
Yeah.
Because it is as close to exactly what I wanted it to be as I could get it.
That's also like your baby. That was like
yeah.
your pet project for,
Yeah,
like,
for
such
years.
A long time. I'm probably gonna feel the same way about
That's
Love in a
extremely
Bottle.
funny, Cheese. I'm sort of embarrassed that I was so eager to disclose that. I think it must have been in the context of generally how YouTubers are perceived outside of the saw my email. I don't think I did. Thank you though. Must have been in the context of how YouTubers are perceived. Either that or I was just hype about it. I don't know.
No.
But yeah, all of that is to say that I'm trying to, yeah, that's fair.
Why is this game so bad at
That makes me spoiled projects crazy style. Well, the thing is, you got to keep in mind that that's to an audience of about 100 people at most at a given time.
Well, I mean, like 10 people watch my streams, so you're extra safe.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, no. If anything, I feel like sort of creating the knowledge base that when I appear on a friend's live stream, I'm prone to revealing details about things I'm working on. You know,
The exclusive.
I hope that is enticing.
Yeah, didn't we literally have you do that on one of my streams once? You were like, I'm going to reveal something I'm working on.
Yeah,
if you come to Alyssa's stream.
Yeah, if you donate, yeah.
That's right, yeah.
I don't remember exactly what it was. I'm sure somebody in chat does. Tom Holland, is that a thing he does?
I think he, like, has a habit of, like, accidentally spoiling things
yes.
about movies he's in.
Yes. I do remember
like,
hearing
he
about
just
that.
Too excited and can't
Yeah,
shut up.
which is very cute.
It is very cute. I'm the same way. I can't keep... Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm never gonna get hired again. I was gonna say I can't keep an NDA to save my life, but that's not true.
That's not true. I can confirm.
I have all kinds of secrets I would love to blurb to you guys. I've already talked about the time the CEOs of fucking what's the fucking company that like does
Rooster Teeth?
Yeah, Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
The CEOs of Rooster Teeth barreled into a hotel room I was hanging out in, like to do cocaine with everyone.
We were not there to do cocaine,
I
to be
was
clear.
not.
They rolled in and we were immediately like, oh, this is a coke party. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
It was at VidCon. They might not have been the CEOs or...
They were at least higher ups with Rooster Teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, we were getting showered in compliments by a drunk straight girl. That's what I remember about that.
She was an ex-porn actress.
Yes, that's right! I forgot about that.
She, like, embarrassedly revealed that. Like, my reflexive response was, oh, that explains, like, why you're so pretty. Like, you kind of just, like, have that look of, like, an actress. And she was like, oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, that was the...
She was very cute.
At that VidCon, we also met fucking Boy in a Band.
Oh,
and I was like, I don't know who this guy is.
I remember also hanging out with some kind of, like, exercise YouTuber.
Yeah, she was also
very nice.
Yeah, she I want to say that she and him were talking because they were both Australian.
That's right.
I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
She was very sweet. I liked her.
I don't know why I'm like really fussing over the side of your head right now.
I've almost certainly told this story before, but I think my favorite thing that I saw at VidCon, I would just fucking...
I'm laughing because I already know what it is.
Well, it might not be, actually.
Okay.
I was, yeah, this looks great. I So we went with Alyssa's old boss, who's a YouTuber, who got us like a backstage, like we got to
VIP.
actually be in the hotel where all the famous people were.
Yeah.
And so I would just kind of chill in the lobby and people watch, and think to myself, oh, I recognize that YouTuber. Oh, I recognize that YouTuber, and then not say anything to anybody. During one of those sitting alone and people watching sessions, I heard like a little bit of a scuffle, and I turn over, and Cat Black
what
and
it was.
Boogie are fucking having a screaming match in front of the bar, in front of the hotel bar.
Yep, no, that's exactly the
It was
story I
hype.
thought you were gonna tell.
I thought that maybe you were going to talk about the John Green elevator ride.
No, I mean, nothing happened. I didn't speak to him.
No, but we both thought about the ball smell post.
We sure did. Ball taste.
Ball taste. Well, it's the smell and the taste.
Okay. We have also met Aaron Hansen and Barry. And who else did we meet at that con? Not
No, we
VidCon,
didn't meet
but-
Aaron.
Yes, we did. It was at Indiecade.
No, not at VidCon though.
No.
Yeah. Yes, that is true. Yeah, there's a really, really cursed photo of like baby,
Baby
Alyssa and Hazel with him. I think I only have that photo physically in a photo album, and that's where it should stay.
I remember that, Laren. We were in Little Tokyo the same day Ross was there, and he shit his pants. So, like, we knew this because, fuck. I don't think we saw him, but he talked about going to Little Tokyo on a video, and, like, we, like, cross-checked the day and the things he was describing seeing, and we were like, that was definitely the same exact day we were there.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I like shit my pants so bad I had to leave. Or yeah, it was during AX. I think you're right.
I've got a couple other stories that I think need to hit like maybe 12 years before I can tell them.
Yeah.
A weird amount of them involve the Game Grumps. I was not really an avid watcher of them after like the first like week or so. I think John said the N-word like a third time, and I was like, all right, peace. No shade to JonTron.
Shade to JonTron, for sure. No, I will say, for as many, like, what's the word? Tawdry, celebrity / internet celebrity / YouTuber stories as I've heard surprisingly little about the Game Grumps that wasn't, like, fairly positive.
Yeah, I
Like,
think the
most
one thing I know
incriminating
is
stuff I've heard is, like, still not that bad.
yeah, I mean, frankly, it's just classic, fucking, entertainers shouldn't be businessmen kind of thing.
Yeah. Like, I think that's a trouble a lot of, like, internet creators run into when they, like, hit a certain threshold of popularity of, like, they kind of have to be grandfathered into being businessmen, but they're not cut out for it.
Yeah, and it's funny. I feel like that's kind of slowed down at that scale. Like the up and coming generation of YouTubers that would have been the types to form a normal boots simply are not. That said, loot. When are we getting loot box? Too easy.
Oh, I was on Rant Grumps when that went down. The admin twisted the story, told to him to make the girl a minor when she wasn't. What? Oh, I see. Okay.
That's pretty insane. And it makes so much sense that it would literally just come from a fucking what are they? There's like a genre. That's like a genre of like subreddit, I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember if there's a name for it.
Just rant.
Drama channel, drama whatever.
Oh God, Laren, if I haven't told you this yet, I'll tell you later. I have crazy things I know about Mr. Beast that I can't tell on this
Oh
stream.
yeah. Well, the thing is, none of it is surprising.
No, none of it is surprising, but all of it comes from what is supposed to be a private space that isn't, because people talk. and I'm not supposed to know this information, but I do. I will just simply say I don't think that Mr. Beast has a soul.
I think most of the like sordid details I know about internet celebrities come secondhand. All of the first-hand ones are like not fun.
Yeah. Everyone knows already. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think anything I could tell you about the secret life of Mr. Beast would be anything that he himself probably hasn't already proudly admitted to in interviews, so...
I kind of think Mr. Beast Feastables are hype, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say it, guys.
Fair trade chocolate literally tastes better.
It's fair trade chocolate, so it's better quality. It's, like, got creamier peanut butter than Reese's. It's got, like, a really tasty saltiness. Every single person I have been around in the last couple months who has seen me eating Mr. Beast Feastables, who has scoffed at me eating Mr. Beast candy and then tried a piece, has begrudgingly been like, oh, yeah, that is way better than Reese's.
Enjoy it now until, inevitably, the fucking, it becomes too expensive to not use child slave labor, and,
Okay, I give up.
without telling anybody it stops being fair trade.
Wait, hold on. There's a lot of things happening in the chat. One of the Yogscast tried to cut in front of me at a falafel place.
Tony Chocolonely, I'm sorry, I think the name is too embarrassing for me to want to own it. It's not Chocolonely, it's Chocolonely. It's insane.
There's some kind of milestone I hit when we all came back to the office after being remote for years, because this season I'm getting all the sorted backstories. Madeline, I want to hear all about that. Obviously not on stream.
I need to say right now that I did just say that knowing full well I was praising something called Mr. Beast Feastables. So maybe I should stop throwing stones in my glass house.
I like to call them Mr. Fist Bistables. First thing Alyssa gave me when I was at her home, she was like, no, you have to try these. Listen. Wait, who's Japanese dub? Mr. Beast? Does he have a dub?
Yeah, who's dubbing Mr. Beast?
Naruto,
I guess Beast
apparently.
Games? No, I mean like for what? For where?
Yeah, I mean, I guess he does have a TV show. They're alone in free chocolate. Free trade chocolate.
Is there a way to hide the Clip Loveland Isle's best moments thing? There's gotta be, right?
How do I make this go away? No.
That's insane.
Yeah, it pisses me off. His show's dubbed in many languages. That's crazy.
There are multiple fair trade chocolate companies in the world.
I haven't finished it, but I started watching Big Joel's video about the Mr. Beast show, and it seems like exactly what it is. Okay, I think I finally have the base hair shape that I like.
That looks great.
Thank you. So now I lock transparency. I'll never stop giggling about how his name is Mr. Beast and he's doing all the Antichrist
Only
things.
did it after people complained about him using other suppliers. That's really funny because the story that he told is and of course, you know, it's not something that should be taken at face value, but I do find it very amusing that his version of the story is that he had a meeting with those other, like with Hershey, and they were trying to cut a deal with him, and he was like, guys, like they were like telling him like it's impossible to make money with fair trade chocolate, and he was like, lol, bet. And then he made Mr. Beast Feastables with fair trade. So
this is the only way we can get men in power to do anything good. We have to challenge their ego.
yeah, exactly.
I ratioed Mr. Beast on Twitter once.
Oh no, what I typed is why they named the brand Chocolonely. Does that mean that searching chocolate, are you gonna... Well, now I gotta know.
It's like changing... Do you see what it's doing? Why is it changing the color I have selected? This is crazy. Stop doing that. What?
I'm only seeing...
Am I doing something wrong?
I'm only seeing people spelling the name of the candy wrong. Explicitly excluded from slavefreechocolate.org.
Crazy. Okay. That will work. I'm sorry for being so painstaking about this. I hope that us basically treating this period of time like a podcast
They were
is
alone in fair trade. That makes sense. Dude, when Guayaki changed their name to Yerba Madre, I think it was me, May, and Ari fell down a rabbit hole of reading about that company. It is insanely evil. It is like peak lib shit where they're like, we're doing colonialism in a woke way that helps the community.
I feel that way whenever I feel bad for feeling this way, but every time I see businesses that look a little evil to me and it says like woman-owned business with employees of color, and I'm like,
you're still evil, bro.
I don't know how woke that sounds though. Like I
mean, it's literally no different than one of the Spice Girls saying that Margaret Thatcher was the OG girl boss.
Yeah. Again, peak lib shit. So I've had a bit of a character arc I have to talk about, you guys. I'm gonna go see The Amazing Digital Circus in theaters. And I'm having a strange phenomenon where I still don't think it's very good. Like, I think the show is kind of badly written a lot of the time, but I've formed a strange affection for it. I just can't help but like it, despite not thinking it's very good. And I think I have some kind of genetic flaw in my body where the more something like irritates and baffles me, the more I can't resist it. Because I swear to God, all the things I've gotten like into have been things I didn't really think were good.
But
like,
that's like the...
It's like it latches onto my brain and I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly.
But mostly I just had so much fun watching it with my sister and our friends, and my brother also really likes it, so I'm like, you know what, it's just easier if I like this. Like, my brain has decided to like it because it is more fun that way.
I have no opinion on it and absolutely no desire to
I would
engage
never
with
make you watch it. Unless you asked to, and then I would gladly be there for that. But here's the thing is, like, if you watched it and you hated it, I would still have fun.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, that's why I watched Hazbin Hotel with you. I was like, look, I love and hate this show. I would love to hear anything you had to say about it. I just want to know, like, how you react to it.
And that's a mixed bag in a really fun way.
Oh, yeah. People were having, like, shitfists trying to cancel the creator because the indie cartoon was not airing in theaters all across the world, even though
2 weeks, bro.
Glitch Studio was literally like, hey, politely ask your local theaters if they will consider airing the movie, and now it's airing in like a zillion different countries. But people are still calling it classist, and
it's 2 weeks.
It's like, you can wait 2 weeks to watch a cartoon.
I was so surprised to hear that this discourse was happening, because I grew up in the age of the internet where if the angry video game nerd didn't post for a week, if the nostalgia critic missed 1 week, his fans would fucking flip shit. and I remember watching the tides turn on that, watching everybody go, you know what, maybe content creator does have does have life outside of art that they make.
Well, it's also just like, I don't know, like, I get that people are all very online and they don't want to let go of the binky, but like if I was really, really invested in like say Digital Circus and I really did not want spoilers, 2 weeks is not that long to have to like filter it. Like if you can't filter something out of your life for 2 weeks, you may need to consider the fact that you are using the internet too much.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm sorry if that's a truth nuke, but
Yeah, I have to imagine that the vast majority of the people flipping their shit about it are children.
I wish I could say that's true.
Oh.
But yeah, and also like just because I know that for you, like watching you kind of negotiate distribution, like most theaters do like want exclusivity to some degree. So 2 weeks is like no time at all.
Yeah, I mean, Divine Hammer has literally been playing in theaters for 5 months, let's say. 5 months, almost 6. Where's the discourse about that?
Yeah. Yeah, I won't even get started on the Atla movie leak. I feel so bad for everyone who worked on that movie, who was excited to see all of their years of hard work in a theater only for it to get fucking completely spoiled.
Ideally soon. I will say, I've talked about this before. Any Brazilian who asks me for the film, I give it to them.
Yeah.
Without fail.
Yeah, Hazel just passes you the Google Drive.
I basically, I say, like, try to get other people that you think will enjoy it together so that it's sort of like a theater experience and go nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, and also the person who said, it just sucks that fans can't tag spoilers. No, I think it's unfortunate because I understand that no creator can control their fan base, so this does not fall on the creator, but the culture of just like having no regard for like spoilers at all online is irritating. It's like, I don't know.
It's a good excuse to stop posting.
Yeah, that's
It's a good
true.
excuse to go to have a cleanse.
Yeah.
I've got I'm not like really on social media hardly ever, so I don't really have to deal with that quite so much. So, well, also I guess I'm not really doing that much that like can be spoiled. Like I'm not engaging with that much stuff that can really be spoiled.
Yeah.
Except for Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, also, I feel that if... Never mind, I won't even get into that discourse because it's such a, like, rabbit hole of thoughts. But,
I think my big takeaway from this Digital Circus thing is that I think it's absolutely incredible that...
it's actually amazing, but...
What did I call it?
You called it incredible.
I called it the Incredible Digital Circus?
No, you said you were about to start a sentence with, I think it's incredible that, and I was riffing.
Got it.
I was yolkin.
Dude, don't even get me started on Voltorb Flip. It's not even fun to fucking use with the guide that auto-generates it, because it takes so fucking long to punch it in. I fucking hate Voltorb Flip. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway.
Go off, queen.
I think the really incredible thing about,
The incredible edible circus.
my takeaway from this amazing Digital Circus thing is that I think it's really amazing that we have yet another example of, and correct me if I'm wrong, that film is being distributed completely independently, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Like, between that and Iron Lung, which I believe still does not proper, like, have a distributor.
No.
Or if it does, it's a very independent one.
Yeah.
Like, these films are getting played all over the fucking country, in theaters big and small. And that's incredible. Like,
Yeah.
we're seeing, like, a kind of shocking, renaissance in theaters and
Yeah.
micro cinemas and stuff. And I'm so incredibly grateful that I'm releasing a... Yeah, I'm so it's so incredible. I feel so grateful to be releasing a film at this point in time. Yeah, for those who don't know, May and I literally decided to do the Markiplier thing and create an email template for people inquiring about the film. Yeah, exactly. I think, yeah, I mean, I thought we would get, like, one screening. That's, like, a whole other thing. It's really crazy.
Oh yeah, I'll give Five Nights at Freddy's fans credit on something. There was an AI ad that played before FNAF 2 in the theaters, and the entire audience booed and said, someone shouted, "Pay your fucking artist!"
That's cute. That's good. Yeah, I really think that when you hit a point in popularity online, if you don't go Toby Fox mode, you are literally begging for psychosis.
Yeah, Toby did the right thing.
Yeah, it won the Irish People Choice Award. Yeah, that was pretty incredible. Yeah, also, yeah, I think, like, and what's unfortunate is that it probably does work to their benefit ultimately.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking specifically about Vivzy.
Vivzy is one of the worst posters ever. I really wish she would get offline.
The more posts that she
literally makes me like this show less because she doesn't shut the fuck up.
but at the same time, it's like anytime she says something stupid, that gets people talking about the show when they wouldn't otherwise. Even if it's negative, like, press is press, you know?
I guess so, but I feel like the people who won't touch the show with the 10-foot pole are just never gonna touch it, no matter how much she ends up in discourse.
Yeah, but I'm talking about fans that between seasons might lapse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's keeping the show alive between seasons to post
in the
bad.
evilest way. Like resuscitating a corpse that doesn't want to be alive.
Calling Bibsy the American Imai, she's
That's
really
giving
funny.
her way too much credit, but I agree spiritually. Yeah.
It's the, well, I gotta see what this crazy gal is about audience. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it as well.
I'll also say, like, I don't follow Goose's internet presence that much because I don't care that much about, like, Digital Circus as a fandom. But, like, nothing she posts feels serious, so it's funny that people get so up in arms about stuff she says, because she's clearly, like, one of those people who is just always joking. Like, everything she says seems like a joke. So I can't imagine, like, being able to parse what I would take seriously out of all the things she says.
I think I've talked about this before, but sometimes people in my YouTube comments act like I'm ableist for using sarcasm.
Yeah. Like, I just don't understand why Hazel can't say things and always mean it. It's like,
Well, specifically, it's like, they'll say, like, oh, I couldn't tell if you were joking or not. And it's like, you know, they'll say, like, oh, it's because I have autism, but, like, you need to min-max your autism, I'm sorry. If you know that you don't pick up on sarcasm, you have to recognize that when somebody says something preposterous, it might be sarcasm!
Yeah. I do that quite a lot, of missing whether or not someone's being sarcastic. And I usually assume either I missed something or, yeah, that there's a joke happening I'm not getting.
Yeah. And, like, I think, there's a sense of kind of, like, an entitlement almost that comes with not being in on the joke.
Okay, yes, I saw people getting mad about Goose, like, retweeting fetish porn, and honestly, I think it's kind of awesome. I really like, the fact that the last time I looked at her Twitter, she had retweeted no fan art of her show except for, the rabbit in a fucking, like, sexy, like, bunny suit. Like, just a million fan arts of only that. No comment. It's a little funny. I think, she's failed to fully estrange the child audience because her show is written kind of like it's for babies, no matter how much she insists it isn't. But I enjoy her futile efforts to scare them away from her page.
The textureless dog! I got to see that dog. Alyssa's description of it undersold it insanely. I could not fucking believe what I was seeing.
I want to show the textureless dog on stream, but I don't want to dox Madeline's dog daycare that she attends.
You don't want to dogs Madeline's docs
Yeah,
daycare.
Yeah. I guess just to explain it in words for chat, my friend Madeline's dog goes to a doggy daycare, and she has a doggy daycare classmate there, who is dyed bright pink, and on the cameras that they have set up for owners to like check in on their dogs, this pink dog, like, literally, it looks irradiated. It is like glowingly,
and it's from Beats.
I assume anyway.
Beats are so fucking pigmented. Well, yeah, I guess I also.
It is like the pinkest, purplest thing I've ever seen. One of our friends jokingly said that it looks like a missing texture.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
kills me.
And like that's
so fucking funny.
True. The hot pink bitch named Breakfast. What is that from? That phrase sounds familiar. No. So people sometimes dye their dogs with beets because beets
or just like other like vegetable based dyes, carrots, that
are
kind
like
of thing.
safe to dye dog fur with. And beets in particular get like a really saturated color.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Jure earlier was saying essentially like my default is to assume that everybody hates me, and so when I start to have that concern, I tell myself this is an assumption that I'm always making.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's sort of a good approach.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'm being so picky. I'm sorry. I did not mean to spend like hours and hours on this. We still gotta start Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
I think that this is hype.
No, I just know you have to go like kind of soon.
Yeah, we may not be able to start PMD this time, but we'll do it soon.
I've baited the people.
Cause then you gotta play with me afterward. You gotta dress me up in clothing and make me have fights.
What I'm gonna do? I will come back and finesse this hair later.
Yeah.
Some more.
Let me send you over Discord. Me and Dem's me.
Yes.
Of me.
I saw someone dye their dog like matcha green and it looked like the alien dog meme. When I worked at doggy daycare, the groomer would always dye her dog's hair for holidays. There's a groomer who paints leopard print and stuff on the shelter dogs for free so they get more visibility.
I can't remember where Dem posted it. Dem, are you still in chat? What channel did you post?
Do you want to be taller or shorter than Kristoff?
How tall is Kristoff? Do you have a canon height?
I feel like he's pretty tall, so you're probably shorter than him. You're a scrawny little twig. There you go. Yeah, I got pretty fast, Bear. Try not to be jealous. Let a friend of mine recreate me on their island. Now they're using the virtual me.
It's on the Gabriel BJ. No, what Discord channel in the backyard? Damn, I'm sorry.
They're holding me hostage.
That was my bad. The question that you asked was completely genuine.
You could play DX since it's just remade Blue on Switch. Oh shit, that would actually make streaming this easier for me.
You would need to purchase it, and I think it's a little bit ugly.
Oh, okay. I'll not do that then.
It's in the games channel. I thought so too, but I was scrolling up and I didn't see it. Oh yeah. There we go. Thank you, Dem.
I'm gonna make you a eunuch.
What?
No one can fall in love with you.
What? What did I do?
I don't know. Okay, you were born in... You were born in 96, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I turned 30 this year.
The friend areas everyone likes from that game. Oh, it doesn't have it. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, no, forget it.
My name is Hazel. It's nice to meet you.
I don't
My
understand
name is Hazel.
the like
My-
pitch
my
thing.
name-
It's like
my na- my
I
name-
I was
my
saying
name is
somewhere that I have really
My
bad
name is
relative
Hazel.
pitch.
My name is Hazel. My
Um
name is Hazel.
and that
My name is Hazel. My name is Hazel. It's
makes it
ni-
really
my
hard
name
for me
is
to tell
Hazel.
whether or not
It's nice
the
to meet
voice
you.
is like remotely
Today is
accurate.
May 5th, 2026. So,
Yeah, I'm excited to be 30 because then I get to disparage people that are in their early 20s for being young and green.
Excited to become 30. Spoilers, it sucks. I'm 34. I just turned 34.
Wander.
And it's...
I'm also a relative of
Fine.
Wander.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, no, Leo, you get it. You get it.
Okay.
I one of the very few Northern Lions streams I watched, at one point he said the phrase, "That's cool, bro, you're 23." Just like guessing based on what the person was posting, and I found that extremely extremely funny.
This is my assessment of Hazel.
Wait, sorry, can I see it again?
Oh, yes. Go back. Okay, so my reasoning for movement is that I think that your movement isn't necessarily slow, but you're very methodical about how you do things.
Right.
So I would say you
That makes sense.
lean on the slower
Yeah.
side. Actually gonna make you all the way honest. I think you would rather say nothing than say something you don't actually mean in most situations.
I am good at putting the charm on when socially or financially it's beneficial to me, but that is true.
Energy varied. You have bipolar.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Yeah, it's true.
Thinking, even though I would
Although
say...
I will say I'm bipolar 2, not 1, so maybe one click away from varied.
Okay. I say serious because even though I think you're chill with people you know...
Hi, Diana.
Whenever-
Everybody's fucking here.
Hi.
Sorry, continue.
Can you redo the first 2.5 hours of the stream? I wasn't looking. Wait, hold on. I had to help one of our 20-year-olds put a band-aid on her knee because she was too scared to disinfect it. Wow.
Whoa.
Anyway, I'm putting you 2 clicks towards serious because whenever me or another friend presents you with a thought experiment, you take it too seriously and you get disgruntled about it.
Yes. That is very true.
Red Rescue, the Game Boy. Okay, I'm gonna stick with emulating blue though. Oh, also Diana wants me to look at Discord. Hang on.
I'm trying to think of an example of what you're describing because you're completely right. Hazel, is Walter White time travel scene?
What?
Huh? If that's somehow Better Call Saul spoilers, I don't want to hear it. I haven't seen that show yet. I have seen all of Breaking Bad.
Can someone go into stream chat and ask Alyssa if she wants this? No, this is not cute. Thanks, though. I'm really picky about axolotl merchandise because I think a lot of stuff that tries too hard to make them cute makes them, lose the things I find cute about axolotls. Thank you for thinking of me, though. Anyway, you take stuff too seriously.
It's true.
So, yeah.
I think the quirky slider is probably self-explanatory. That's not true at all.
This is not true.
That
I'm
is
sorry
not
to say.
remotely accurate.
None of that is true. I'm changing your personality immediately. Anyway, I'm gonna put your house in the ghost of whatever was over here. Right there. Sociable.
Hey there.
No,
I'm-
none of this is true. You're not
I can't-
outgoing. You're not a merrymaker. We've got to fix this right away. You look cute. I feel like I
Yeah, you
captured
did a good
you
job.
quite well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have Discord open on your computer, I sent you Dem's version of me and then my own version of me.
Oh, great. I'll open those in just a second. I want to open a chart of personalities in Tomodachi Life so I can
got it.
artificially manufacture your personality. Okay. Energetic, reserved. I would say... I don't know. Look at these personality descriptions and tell me which one you
Woo!
think suits
Hazel
you the
eugenics.
most.
That's
Yeah.
very funny.
Alright, in the meantime, I'm gonna open up the other Hazels to show and compare for you guys. Dem's Hazel is so funny.
I think the side by side between his Hazel and May is really like, it's really crucial to understanding his decision making for both of them.
Yeah.
Cause he also was like, these are the Hazel and May that I see in my mind's eye.
Oh, funny, you actually did choose the same back hair that I chose for you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and drop these onto the stream so chat can see. Oh god. The largest Hazel imaginable.
Me check Discord.
Alyssa, do you want some cropped pictures of the textureless dog? Yes, please.
Oh, that's a much better screenshot.
Whoops, I squished you a little, whatever.
But that's okay. I got the photo that you posted. Diana said to check Discord, but she didn't send me anything.
Did she ping you
Oh, no,
on a
she did.
server? You can right click and do fit on. Thank you, Dem. Yeah, so this is Dem's, Hazel, and May. This one at the top right is Hazel's Hazel.
Yeah, I realized immediately after finishing her that she's also got the fucking AVGN pants. It was not intentional. The starting gear is just super limited.
I feel like you basically made a non-drawn version of what I made.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
definitely.
Like, I had to get into the minutia of it, but as far as like just working with what the Me creator gives you, you did a great job.
Thank you. Well, I did have your assistance. You were the one that drew
that's
the
true.
septum ring as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dem's May is really funny.
Jasmine Rolf.
Oh god. I don't...
Okay.
I don't know which of these is accurate to me.
Alright, let me see if
there's like too many of them for
dog-
me to keep them in my mind at once.
Okay, yes. Perfect. I feel like this one of her... No, that one's pretty small. This one...
It literally looks like a fucking missing texture.
It does. It's
This
so
looks
funny.
like a racing game where you go way out into the distance to see like the super low poly models that you don't notice from far away. But if you use like a camera mod, you see it. I think
Here we go. No texture dog. Look at it! What the fuck is this thing?
I think these two down at the bottom, one of them might be accurate. I'll let you
Okay, so between hot-blooded Dynamo?
yeah, and then the other one is
and Headstrong. Okay, I don't think I have any hot-blooded Dynamo, so I'll choose that one for you. For island composition. Yeah, this dog cracks me the fuck up. It looks like overexposed Gmod lighting. That's what I said. I was like, this looks like a missing Gmod texture. Anyhow. Alright, let's alter Hazel's personality irrevocably. Yeah, Madeline's dog, Lyra's the little black dog. I love that dog.
yeah. I'm not a dog person, but Lyra's a top tier dog as far as I'm concerned.
Agreed. I don't think, okay, so I think there's, is this true? Never mind, I'm not gonna mess with it. Magical magenta
Still
dog.
outgoing. Wait, that's an outgoing one?
Wait, what?
Highly regarded feels... I'm sort of embarrassed to assign myself that, actually.
Hold on. Wait, did I get something wrong? Okay, let me look at this. I think I did something wrong. Okay, quick. Speech, energy,
No, it looks like you have it right.
attitude is thinking. Why is it?
That just might be an outgoing personality.
Oh, you know what it is? I think this is a British chart, and I think the character descriptions,
Lyran, that's true as fuck.
the descriptions are slightly different. Lyran.
The descriptions are slightly different. What?
For regions. So I think like it's called like aggressive or whatever in UK. Whatever. It'll work.
Yeah, sure. That's all good.
My heart starts beating faster at the mere mention of killing.
Alright. She popped out of the box and she already knows who she is.
That's funny as fuck.
Alright, I'm gonna feed you. Oh fuck, I'm gonna buy more of the pasta for you.
Oh, thank you.
And this is all I'm gonna feed you.
Thank you very much.
Wow, that Cybershell voice is like surprisingly accurate.
Yeah. She's
I am a deprogrammed brunette. It's
yes.
true.
It means you're outgoing by British standards. Yeah.
Wait, sorry. What does that mean? You said something about it being
was
different.
It was outgoing in the UK localization, but it changed to like popular or whatever in the United States.
But it said outgoing on this one.
I know.
So is it the other way around?
The description said something about popular. Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. How do you guys pronounce inexorably?
Inexorably?
It's probably inexorably. That's one of those words I read more often than I hear out loud. Alright, I'm gonna give you... well, you're gonna want
Yeah,
this.
I'm gonna want it.
She likes it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you happa. I'm gonna buy you happa.
Wait, why is it called that?
Because Pick always calls Chikorita happa, because that's her Japanese name.
No, it's not.
Or, I'm sorry, it's not her Japanese name, it was her, prototype name.
Ah, yes, okay.
Or in the beta, yeah. And I'm going to give you... I'm gonna give you Cutie Fly. I should have bought that to begin with, but whatever.
Cutie Fly is so fucking funny.
Hi, P. Mario. Good morning.
Wow, P. Mario coming in with the Chikorita badge.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
Okay. Now... I'm gonna... I gotta give you some clothes. This drip will not do.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
They just call that a smock. Motherfucker, you're not fooling me!
Do they have the iconic Hazel cardigan?
The one that I just finally found
That she
another
was
of after
reunited
years
with?
and years of being apart from it.
Yeah. Do you want to tell the saga on my stream?
Well, I made an Instagram post about it. Well, it was part of an Instagram post that I made. My beloved and most favorite cardigan in the entire universe, May lost it while we were shooting Divine Hammer, specifically while we were out getting B-roll of Carlisle, Pennsylvania. We left it at a Wendy's. And this is why now, anytime I get up and walk away from anything, I do a quick survey to make sure that I didn't miss anything.
Damn, there's no black cardigans yet.
That's okay. I wear plenty of other things. Is that a vest? Down one more and then over. Sorry, up one. Oh no, it's a jacket. Never mind. I see now. Anyway, I lost it at a Wendy's in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, and I was so devastated about it. It didn't occur to me that was probably where I lost it until I was literally reviewing the footage to see if I could identify the point at which it disappeared. And And yeah, I didn't remember the brand name exactly. I knew it was American blank. Is that American Apparel? American Eagle? I don't know. I didn't remember the material it was made of. And so every now and again, I would search. I would search. You know, like American Eagle black cardigan, and just scroll and scroll and scroll and not find anything similar. And then I abruptly remembered out of the blue that a friend technically sold it to me on Depop for $1.
So she had it listed on Depop and then decided to give it to Hazel.
Yeah, in my memory, or I just wasn't really thinking about it. I guess my assumption on some level was that it was just passed off to me or shipped to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I randomly remembered that my old Depop account that I stopped using because I couldn't remember the login had it, and so I found my way back into that account, and I saw the listing, and I was like, okay, this is an American Eagle mohair cardigan. So I started saving searches, and just to make sure that it was in fact the one that I was missing, there were several listings for it in yellow, but none in black. So I bought one of the ones in yellow, and it came extremely shrunk. And so Alyssa had just seen a video about how to stretch wool.
Mm-hmm.
And so I tried following that guide, and I think it worked a little bit, but it still felt very small on me. And not that long after that, the real deal popped up, and I bought it, and it arrived, and it is not shrunk. In fact, I think it's a little bit looser than the one that I had initially, which means that it kind of drapes more and kind of fits better. So I'm pretty fucking over the moon about it. Of course, I got it right when we had a heat wave.
No, you can't wear it
I'm
no
dressed
more.
like Drake.
Oh no! I just couldn't find any tops that
I
felt
know.
particularly hazily to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always do the hyperextend my arm and then wag it back and forth to wave at people.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
I feel
scene.
like I got one step closer to my truth.
All right. Now she can meet me. Wah! What's happening?
Having found my defined character outfit. I've got like 2 or 3, and it mostly depends on the season.
Good evening. I really want to stand out. Could you bring me a treasure that'll make everyone else jealous?
The first thing I did was make her say, "Fuck that, dude."
Standing out is literally the last thing I want to do.
All right, here you go. You can have Yuri as well.
Oh, Yuri's the last thing I want.
I know. I'm sorry. It's the only other treasure I have on hand right now. Can you design clothes in this game? Sort of. It's kind of limited. I'll show you my
I'll be
Ancora
making
because I
out sloppy
completely.
style later. You
No.
can count on that.
What am I
With
trying
Freddy
to say?
Fazbear, right?
Ancora's the only one whose outfit I have designed. I've not designed any other outfits. Where am I? Here I am. Meet me.
Greetings.
Address me.
I'm Hazel. Hey, Hazel? I'm Alyssa. Oh, wow. Been a total blast.
That's what you would do
Yeah, that's true.
in this scenario. But this is also a point of conversation between us, so.
That's true. That's true. I feel like I captured quite a good likeness of us.
Yeah, I again, like, especially side by side.
Okay, where is Ancora?
Do you think we're walking to the bodega right now?
Probably. I wish that's what we were doing in real life. So here's Ancora playing hopscotch on nothing by herself like a fucking moron. So she's technically wearing a long shirt tucked into long pants. Originally, I had it as a short sleeve shirt and shorts, but it made them flare out at her knees. So I changed them to long pants so I could then draw in her garters and socks, and turn the shirt into a long sleeve so that I could draw on her gloves, sort of.
It looks pretty fucking flawless.
Yeah, no.
It looks really good.
It came out pretty good. I'm quite happy with her. Yeah, she's quite cute. Okay. Well, that's your problem right now. I'm not talking to you. What does Dem want?
Good evening. I want to be friends with Cybershell.
Alright, how do I get these two to link up?
Star Trek. I'm telling you.
Oh,
What should we talk
genius.
about?
Star Trek.
What did you have in mind?
They're gonna say, I guess I can change it to watching Star Trek.
What did you have in?
Yeah, I can't take credit for this Dem. May or Ari made him. There's a funny glitch in this game where if you give someone a me, there's like a weird random chance that it will change their pronouns. So like when I was...
That's such a weird mechanic.
I don't think it's a mechanic. I think it's a mistake.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So when I went to trade them...
Well, what they should talk
Ancora,
about is probably just Star Trek by itself, right? Or
I have to make it an activity so that it works grammatically. Because if I
Oh.
make it a thing, they will call it a whatever.
Oh, now I see.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So anyway, I tried to trade Ancora to them, and it changed her to be male, and I was like, no. So I like canceled and tried again, and then it worked. And when they traded me Dem, it changed Dem to a
Watching
she
Star
her. I was like, what the fuck? And I want you to know that my first reflex was, I have to delete him.
He needs to die.
That's not Dem. I have to
He
kill
needs
him.
to die.
And then I was like, wait, I can just change it.
Got it. I'll go talk to him about watching Star Trek.
Yes.
Oh, you could use let's
Good
see at
evening,
the bottom to just make it a
Cybersoul.
general topic. Okay, I did not know that was
Oh,
possible.
okay.
I didn't know that's
Do you
what that
feel like
option did.
talking
Thank
about-
you. That's good to know.
Watching Star Trek.
Sure.
Hey, if someone was like, let's go watching Star Trek, would you want to get in on it?
For sure. I'm all about watching Star Trek. I'm honestly kind of obsessed.
Matter of
I
fact,
wonder.
I could talk about watching Star Trek all day if you wanted.
The first time I met
Sounds like a
Cybershell, we
fun day.
talked for like an hour about Star Trek. See, it's accurate.
Yeah, that was when we were furiously writing all of the scenes that we needed to shoot with Dem up there for the Channel Awesome stream. We were doing that shit literally at a race against the clock before sundown.
Yeah.
We like barely got done shooting before the sun was down. It was incredible.
Hi, Cybershell. Wander's
Nice.
doing good. I did
I knew
puke a little
watching
bit on
Star
him
Trek
on my
would bring
birthday,
Cybershell
but
and me together.
No, you didn't puke on him.
Well, okay.
He played in your puke, and I didn't catch it. And then he got puke everywhere, so we had to deep clean the entire house, and let me tell you, it's fucking spotless.
Yeah, no, our house is beautiful now. It was easier for me to take the blame and say I vomited on Wander. Saying he played in it is just like repulsive in a way I wasn't quite ready to accuse him of. I feel like this is
Yeah,
them.
that's accurate to Dem, for sure.
I wish there were options for
I
like
feel like I'm getting closer to
more
my dream.
interactive animations. Like I want Mies to be able to like hug each other when they greet each
Right,
other or
yeah.
something.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. We've just received some wonderful news. We're now reporting that a
Oh,
total of
no.
50 types of island lingo are being used on
Wow.
Earth.
Stop.
Analysts are speculating that the next trendy word to sweep the nation will come from this set of 50. In
Would it be the
recognition of
opposite? It
this,
sounds like he
Mama will
wandered
be
onto your
presented with a
puke.
gold
Yeah,
speech
something like
bubble.
that.
Thanks for watching.
He's just
I'm
sitting
Dan,
here staring
and
at me
you're up to date.
wistfully.
Bradley's mad.
Get it kept rolling.
Yay.
Fanchafilla.
Why did you guys give Cybershell this sassy little walk?
Oh, he's sauntering.
No,
Yeah,
he's shaking that thing. Alright, Okay, what do... Oh. Where did... Oh, I'm painting.
Are you doing a still life of those two?
No, it looks like I'm painting nature, which is accurate.
I hope I can make this beautiful.
What are you up to, Anna? Staring at your... I forgot what
Why is
this
she
is.
vibrating?
She loves it.
Why am I vibrating?
Why are you vibrating? Because you're reading Yuri.
I would never do that.
I know you wouldn't. Why do Gem, Cybershell, and Frog live on a tiny island? So I kind of want to maybe eventually segregate IRLs over onto their own island. Frog is not an IRL. I don't have an explanation for why Frog is over here.
He needs to be quarantined.
Yeah, he needs to be quarantined.
Hey, Miss Ebola, shut the fuck up. Masturbation is a sin. You're gonna go blind, and I'm not gonna feel bad for you at all.
Unless you're talking about Anna, then that's fine.
Welcome in. Step right up and try your luck.
Step right up. Oh, yay. Frog likes chilling with the boys. That's right.
You got a Cornish patty! Wow. Oh, it's pasty, excuse me.
Oh, this is perfect for Guinevere.
Thanks a bunch. Be sure to stop by again tomorrow.
I love that, like, when the Miis work at this little marketplace truck, they're wearing like Adidas like loungewear.
Cute.
Dem,
you don't understand. You don't understand. It's like a two-state solution. It's different.
Well, just like I feel awkward with my me interacting too much with my own characters.
Yeah.
How come Freddy Fazbear has a firefighter uniform? I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of sexy.
He's got a
You're right, though. I'll change him out of it. He also has a sword on his back, but I don't hear anyone complaining about that. Alright, I'll change him back into his lumberjack dad outfit.
I love the animation of them putting the clothes on.
Yeah. No shoes.
No shoes.
Yeah, I know you weren't complaining.
I have a minor superpower. I can identify anyone nearby based on nothing
That's
but their smell.
scary. That's
know,
scary, Freddy.
I feel like you, and I have become.
Oh, good. I can have him
and I
call
give
me
you a
something
special
else.
nickname that only I will use.
It's like Roger Rabbit, where the cartoon characters and real people live in separate districts. Exactly. Oh, I've been actually really wanting to make a DigiCarrot character just because I want to see if I can accurately recreate the art style. Freddy Fazbear can call me... Okay, look, I know it's not accurate, but I want him to call me Superstar. He calls my me, Kiddo.
Oh, that's cute.
There we go.
Superstar, having a nice evening. Superstar, that suits you so well. Don't let any of the others call you that.
Wow.
Yandere, Freddy.
I know, possessive. Planning on gathering.
Yeah, it says that when there's like a bunch of me's all going to the same spot to hang out. June, this is so sad. Alright, who would get along with June? You would get along with June, Hazel.
I think I would.
Stop reading that
We're
trash.
reticent in similar ways.
You are. You guys are actually very similar in a lot of ways.
Hello there. I'm June.
Hello, June. I'm Hazel.
We get a cutscene. What do you mean, blue sky vor plugin? What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh darn it! Your eyes look fucked up when they're closed.
It's not that big a deal.
You look like someone punched you in the face.
I mean, I kind of always do. This is a Tomodachi Life that's extremely funny.
You're too cool.
I don't know why the custom textures look fucked up on this TV.
Oh, it's just on this TV.
Yeah,
it's creating like that weird.
It doesn't look like that.
Interesting.
on
Yeah,
the
I don't know why other stuff doesn't look fucked up as a result.
This is adorable.
Yeah, I think that this would happen.
Kristoff's gonna get jealous. Oh, I forgot. I've been meaning to give him a scarf
do you
that I
want?
got. You can mark people as prey or predators. You can mark yourself as wanting to be eaten. And you get a status on how long you've been eaten or if you're being currently digested. That's...
This is what Twitter's missing out on by privatizing their API.
That's right. What is this giant green mass blocking half my screen?
Yeah, whose house is that?
There we go. Alright, I need to stress you up.
Now see, that invocation is acceptable because we were talking about that tweet earlier.
Which tweet?
The Vorporn I'm not gonna say it out loud. I'm not gonna say it out loud.
I'm good. Wait, no, don't exit.
That is the last audio clip that somebody should have of me.
Alright, fine. I'll just leave it like that for now. I'm like struggling to find tops that... Hang on. Don't rage bait my co-host, chat.
Don't worry, I'm strong. It's not gonna happen. I love this fucking like exploded like I survived a bomb t-shirt.
I found it. Alyssa, do you want the Vor extension? No, I don't want you to send it to
me. Can I say Snoop Pink as usual, I see? Sure, but I don't know why you want me to say that.
Chat's moving too fast. I don't know what kind of evil traps you guys are laying for me.
Snoop Pink as usual? You're welcome.
Alright, he looks like a little too gay,
You're
but
at
that's
karaoke.
fine.
What kinds of songs are you singing?
I think that knowing that you feel that way, I think you'd feel gratified by that. like he's doing it to piss you off, like sort of a Bugs Bunny thing.
No, I don't want to admit what kind of songs I sing at karaoke.
I don't think the songs you sing at karaoke
Well,
are
way
remotely
to show off your
embarrassing.
skills.
You haven't been to karaoke with me in a while. You want to see a hot femme Jar Jar Binks with big naturals? No!
I think
Why
that
do
was-
you guys keep
I
asking
think
me
that
if I want to
was,
see things I won't want to see?
That was like trending or something, right?
Oh my god.
I want to say that was like once every like 2 months I go on Twitter and look at the tweets from Alyssa that I've missed. Wow.
Freddy Fazbear's starting a religion.
Wow, that's crazy. And I want to say that when that happened, it was one of the times I happened to go on Twitter.
Amazing. What's up, Erika? I know most of you probably don't know anything about Mayutao, Susan, and Erika. Just know that this voice sounds exactly
It's
like her.
exact. Well, if you've heard
Living with Shadow?
touched or been touched by, you've heard Suzuna Erika's
I'll
voice.
give it
That's
up
true.
for now. I think
You're good at
younger
karaoke
people
though,
live up
Mads.
to me.
Okay. I feel like Erika and Anna would get along. I want them to
Yeah,
meet.
that makes sense to me.
Or maybe they've met actually. No, they haven't. The spirit smiled at them so sweetly that they'll never be
Oh
the
my
same.
god, he's starting a cult!
I'm not gonna interrupt this. Erika, get away from that. You can,
I bet she and well, I don't know if she and I would chill. I think she might be too passive for me. I'd probably off-put her.
Let's find out. The Freddy Faz Church.
Go by Rika.
If my me ever says I go by, I'm shooting. I can't finish that
Hello,
sentence.
Rika. I'm Hazel.
Did you make me's of gijinkas of your pets? Just Wander, I need to make Rini, but I think that's gonna be hard because she has so many like markings that I'll probably have to draw them all on painstakingly. So I'll do
Yeah,
it
I think
later.
Wander's much easier to turn into
Yeah.
a me. Cause he's got such like human facial expressions.
Wait, what did I miss? They say Hazel been touched or been touched by Hazel. That's why she's quiet.
True as fuck. True as fuck.
Can you make Lyra? I will definitely make Lyra. I think I'm done making me's on stream just because Hazel's gotta leave at 7, but... Aw, she's playing guitar for you.
Yeah, that is something we would bond over, I suppose.
Oh, she's bad as fuck at singing.
She hasn't been tuned.
Yeah.
Am I laughing?
No. You're just making little flowers. I will definitely make a Lyra. This is awesome. Just get this. Well, damn, I feel bad that we can't start Pokemon Mystery Dungeon after
I know,
all.
we'll have to do that soon.
Ugh. When will we ever be free again?
Probably sooner than later.
What are you doing on Thursday?
This Thursday?
Should I just start the game without you? That's so sad, though.
That's, I mean, I won't be offended, but...
Chat, what would you prefer? Do you want me to start today without Hazel because she has to leave at 7? Or do you want me to start on a different day when she can start with me?
The singular hair is funny, that's why.
Yeah. I have a singular hair on his bald head because I knew I would always put hats on him, and on the off chance the game forced me to see him without his hat, it would be like a little funny jump scare.
I appreciate the person that said fuck Hazel Lives.
Sans Hazel on a different day, willing to wait for another day. I'll wait as long as needed.
Whatever gets you more viewers, that's pragmatic.
Aw, very kind of you, chat member.
Um,
Okay, let's close off Tomodachi with a vacation.
Oh, wow.
We have a lot of vacations I haven't even tried yet. It's the most fun to pick a character who has a lot of friends because they'll take a random number of friends with them.
Where's Italy?
Let's see. Europe? No, it's like South Europe, right?
Don't fucking ask me.
I don't know what.
I was supposed to take you're at Casa Grande High School in Petaluma, California. You are not supposed to graduate unless you've taken a geography class. For some reason, I just fucking slipped by and no one noticed. So I don't know where anything is on a map.
Okay. Well, let's send them on a Europe tour. Who should I send? Who do you want me to send? I will say Ancora's got a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Wander also weirdly has a lot of friends.
Yeah. I want to see Wander's solo journey.
I don't get to choose. He chooses who he takes with him.
Well, just like I want to see Wander travel abroad.
No, the caves. Wait, okay, wait. It would
There's
be...
caves? World Caves Tour.
I'm sending Wander to the
Oh
caves.
yeah, Wander's
You're so
gotta go to the
right.
caves.
Alright, here we go. He's going to the caves.
Yeah, his fucking propeller beanie's so funny.
Wander Caves experience.
Oh, are you really giving me a World Caves tour? Thank you
That's
so
just
much.
every cat in summation. He is
Time to
snuggling
pick my
me
bag,
so big in
please.
real life right now.
What? How did you get him to...
He has a quirk where he just randomly makes that face.
No, the sound.
The sound also just
Please
accompanies
forgive
that
me.
quirk.
Okay.
More lost than I thought there'd be. Please. Say
He took
cheese.
Ancora and Shadow with him.
It's a pretty good crew.
Floating through Italy's blue
The
grotto.
sound?
I wonder if the water tastes as good as it looks.
He
Say
would think
cheese.
that. Yes, he says wheeze.
It may look like a starry sky, but those are the glowworms in New Zealand's Waitomo caves.
Whoa.
Say cheese.
Yeah, Wander is friends with like everyone on the island except for me. It's kind of fucked up.
That was a wonderful trip. Thanks so much for letting me take it. Wheeze.
I love the way he
I
says
have a
wheeze.
souvenir for you.
It's
Wheeze.
so funny. Rock collection.
Yes! Thank you for the subscription, Tetsuo the Gay Man.
Leyrin's Treams.
Okay.
This is for Wander?
Yeah. Any hobbies I want to give him? I'll give him baseball.
Yeah.
He loves chasing ball.
He knows ball.
He knows ball.
So the thing that I have to do is at 7, but I think I'm probably going to part now just so that I can, like, prepare myself to be on camera.
Okay.
You were welcome to start Mystery Dungeon without me, but, I will want to be on future streams of that you do in that case.
I mean, that's a good,
Yeah.
compromise. What do you guys think? Are you okay with me soloing? I think I'll probably do a start beginning, just kind of get into it.
There's like a
there will be a VOD, of
maybe
course.
like an hour or so long kind of like introductory sequence that's probably good to go through.
Get through the personality quiz.
Yeah,
bit.
definitely.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to stand up and use the bathroom and get a quick, teeny little snack. So I will be back in like maybe like 5 or 10 minutes. Very short BRB.
You'll mute, right?
Yes.
Great.
Okay, so I will be back, everybody. Thank you for joining. I will
have fun at my thing. Thank you.
I will be back very soon, so don't leave me or I'll cry. I'll cry and shit my pants. I'm looking at the no texture dog again. It's so awesome.
It's so awesome.
It's so awesome. What do y'all want to listen to while you're gone? While I'm gone, I can speak. Can you make no texture dog the BRV? Sure. Hold on. Screaming and farting sound effects. I don't know if the people want that. Whoops. No. Above this. There we go. Wait, is the text? No, the text. Actually, that works. It's coming out from behind it. Okay. I'm gonna stop recording.